Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I most certainly am, because we are back with some more Trails through Daybreak 2. So last time on stream we beat the game and we started post-game. So looking forward to doing that. But first, before that, I want to let this go for however long it needs to. For the opening of the game to play, because as I mentioned at the end of last stream, I never actually watched the opening for Trails Through Daybreak 2, like when the thing was going to force us to watch it. I think at the end of the epilogue, I skipped past it because the openings, by and large, I feel are more want to have potential spoilers than other things. Okay, so we got the two Grendels, yeah, Mare and Altera. Okay, just the Daybreak 1, 2, and Crimson Sin would be underneath, but okay, there's Mare. Oh, and they even do the subtitles. I think this is the first time they've ever done that. Okay. Generic character shots. Yeah, Swin and Nadia. Okay. Yeah, twins. Yeah, and then Guardmaster and Harwood. Okay, we got the aerial drop. Oh, okay. That's a little bit of a spoiler that they fight. This, I don't think that does. I think that happens in a cutscene. But yeah, okay. Dude, just fucking. And this is the final fight. Like it's even the same section. Like the area. Although you don't fight with the guy doesn't have Altera with him. Okay. Okay, overall I think that didn't have very many spoilers. It was very much a character intro, if I were to say. Extra, that which twists fairy tales, what comes next? Interesting. That which twists fairy tales. Okay. But so what I am doing, so I want to make sure I try and get all the achievements, so can't get these until I do New Game Plus. This I can't do until New Game Plus, I believe. This, I only need 2 more enemies, which I feel like either means I missed 2 in the base game, or I'll get it in the post game. 3 Onyx Steel weapons crafted. That will have to be something I must be able to craft, and then all these other ones. So these I don't care too much about. I'm not really going to use Fears in, just because why the fuck would I at this point? Create clear data, cool. Craft weapon, Onyx Steel, cook, SP report. Craft weapon, customize. Oh, wait, okay, so you say you can make it, and then you can strengthen it even further with 2 additional, or... Oh, each person has a next level. Heavenly Roar Plus, and then Heavenly Roar EX. Okay, so each person basically needs 1 to make it, 2 to boost it, and then 5 to... 5 to... so that is a total of 8. 8 Onyx Steel per person to get their maxed weapon. However, as far as I understand, the achievement is just crafted. It's not upgraded all the way, so that's fine. Okay, but then it brings the question up here. Craft weapon. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Yeah, no, so appreciate that's your that. Business. Exchange Marduk points. Trade. Okay, so now we can finally get Grendel Zolga. And it still requires 20, so that's not too bad. Okay, so we'll have to be aware of that. Biomes trade. Okay, Onyx Steel requires 10 U material plus, so we're just gonna go hard in, like, immediately, get 23, because that will make it so that we can
Thanks a bundle. Let me know
immediately
if you need anything,
just
okay?
craft everyone's weapons. Like, even if I don't plan to, like, fully upgrade them, this is beneficial. There we go. Fabricated Onyx Steel members for all 15 of your party members, because obviously they're not going to say 17, because if you get to the end of the game, then they'd be like, hey, what's going on here? Okay, and then I have 9, so let's do Heavenly Roar. 1, we'll do Gonna do it for the people that I go for big damage, A damage. Okay, and then Shizuna, Takumi Kazuchi, good, and then we'll do Anya's, good.
Thanks a bundle.
Okay. And CP supply, yeah, cannot be enhanced any further. So 100 is the max. Actually, let's come back here. Item shop, repair data. Is there any? Is that recover Quatra? Is his, and then C and H. Okay, but all the others have been gotten. So that's fine.
We've got the good. Appreciate. Let me know if you need anything.
Let's just go to equip. Heavenly Roar Plus. Showinger, yeah, just jumping it significantly. And give me another 45 on it. Beard Trimmer Plus. I don't even know when I got that. Okay, just jump it another Hyundai, which is great. And then we will go down the list, make sure that they all have at least their thing on, right? Okay. Nice. And
okay, appreciate your business.
Yes, thinking about it.
Let me know if you
Trade.
need
I also want to
anything,
look
okay?
at that. Because we all these true Macho Belt. Can I even get Macho Belt? No. So whatever. Okay, so I can get Hakantonka Cheese, Limb Bomb, which I would like. Amberyl Gem, which is basically just EP 3 and Defense 3, which is really good. Oh, okay. Trading it requires Onyx Steel. That's fucking crazy. Okay, makes sense. HP, ADF, not too big a deal. Spherical Gem, Carnelia Gem, Agharon. Physical damage increases with HP is higher. That's pretty good. Carnelia Gem, Strength plus 24, Stun plus 60, so that's just attack and break. You only requires U Material Plus. Wind, Quetzalcoatl, yeah, we knew that one. Crit damage from attacks and crafts, pretty good. Yachagarasu, physical damage when HP is lower. I'm not going to be bothering with that. I feel like Noble Gem would be the one that I'd like to get some more of, because that's pretty darn good. Hyperion, yeah, we're not too worried about that. Goldia Gem, I'd like to get some more of that. And then this would be, I feel like, good, because I have a few people with Impede. So that's nice. Actually, can I just...
We've got the good
settings.
stuff.
Are there any plugins? Quartz. Can I just make them? No, I cannot just make them. Okay, that's unfortunate, but hey, it's fine. So, with that said, knowing that I can't make them and I need to trade for them,
okay?
Let's go over the ones that I want the most. Lin Bomb. So I need 4 Rot 2s to make 1 more Lin Bomb. And only want 1. So 4 Rot 2s and a bunch of EP 3s and Defense 3s. I mean, I might as well. HP and Shield 3. Physical damage when HP is higher. I mean, that could be useful. You need burn 2s. And then attack 3s, break 3s. Asmos Gem, evade and strike 3s. Yeah, you guys probably aren't going to be getting anything, so action and cast. And then EP and hit 3. Okay. And now I can just buy unlimited of the dumplings, but it doesn't matter because I'm fine.
Thanks a bundle.
Okay, so
we've got the good stuff. Appreciate your we've got the good stuff. Appreciate
here,
got the
Orbment.
Good stuff.
So I need some Rot 2s. some more of those. We need, what, EP3s. Buy a few more of those. I think we needed some more of these. I can buy more later of these things. Okay. Attack 3s. Break 3s. Okay. I don't know if I need burns, but I'm gonna buy some. Firestorm, Inferno, yeah, whatever. Okay. Don't even remember if I needed more of these, but I'll take them. This is why it's good to have done all those, all that grinding. Oh, wait, did not mean to buy those. Good. There we go. Okay, EP cut. Hit. Because, yeah, I think the big thing is quite literally just going to be the U material and other stuff. We'll buy some more of these as well, because we got plenty of Seppa. I was expecting these super quartz to be like, just buy them and have them be Sepith heavy, but hey, I guess it makes sense. Bold to even give you characters in post game that don't have all their shit unlocked. That's wild in my mind. Okay. I'm not going to use them, so I'm actually going to unequip them. I mean, same with him, right?
Adjusting orbment. Select your preference.
Yeah, because if they're not going to get used, I should probably unequip them just so I don't have to think about what they have on. Especially when it's like, oh, I'm doing like trades and stuff.
Switching to maintenance mode. Select your preferred
remove all those, because, yeah, they're not.
Switching to maintenance. Pick a type.
Commencing
Go.
Engaging auto.
I mean, at this point, like, she's. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take it off because we're not using anyone else. Okay, and then if we come over here,
Bundle. We've got
trade.
good stuff.
I can just do a quick check. So I have one Onyx Steel, so I could get Limb Bomb, right? And I know that that's one of the ones that I wanted to get. I don't have any U Material Plus. But the question is, were there any other ones that I want more? Field Gem. Yeah, so that's needs U Material Plus. Cornelia, yeah, U Material Plus. Physical damage and HP is higher. Not too crazy on that's U Material Plus. Azazel Noble is also U Material Plus. Period. Yeah, we're not even getting you. Okay. So we're just going to go to Earth and we'll get Limb Bomb.
Appreciate your
because
business.
That's one of the ones that I know I want.
Come back anytime.
So then we're gonna come over here. You have Limb Bomb. You do not have Limb Bomb. You have Absorbing Arts. So what does Limb Bomb have in terms of Earth? Earth is 6. So basically, if I keep Absorbing Arts, right? She doesn't need EP, right? Like that's the benefit of
skills
her
updated.
with having both Judgment Feather and Absorbing Arts, right? She doesn't need like she doesn't need anything but the other stuffs, right?
Initiating maintenance.
I wonder, would I be able to
Initiating maintenance. Initiating
Kinda-
initiating maintenance.
because I do like Because what is she missing from getting? Yeah, she's missing Earth. All right. Earth down here gives EP charger, but Earth up here. Yeah, if I swap Lunarverse, right, because that drops it by 3. Yeah, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove Lunarverse. We're going to do Lunarverse here. And then we're going to do Lindbomb up here, right? Because then that gives absorbing. Yeah, so now they're both really good. And effectively, they do not need EP3. Now, I will keep it on, because it's good, just in case, because I'm not guaranteed to have the things proc. Because I don't have Okeanos on her, which I could.
Initiating maintenance.
Like, I could try and get Lorelei.
Initiating maintenance.
And Volglyph. Yeah, because ideally, both of these characters, like both Judith and Anya's, would have the same loadout. Right? Like that would effectively be the ideal situation. However, they are forced to not, given that Judith is more optimal in the Force Courts, whereas she has to have space. In these lines specifically. Now, I feasibly could remove, or like I could take the EP cuts, right, and move those to these 2 lines, right? In my brain, that's like the only things that I could really do, because then that opens up 2 slots for me to then have things like these, which I might consider doing. Right, because she has evade 3 purely for the sake of win 6 to get Judgment Feather. And that's the only reason why. She is able to get the bonus because it's forced. I don't believe, yeah, she doesn't have anything. Oh, wait, sorry. She doesn't have anything. So you would need a Mind Wind Quartz, which none exist. So she would need to have a Wind Quartz here, which is the unfortunate reality. But at the same time, right, where you like whale is the strat, so like the time verse is not necessarily the biggest deal, right? I could change that with another thing. Regardless, I'd say we're doing pretty good. Actually, yeah, I could. Yeah, I can change out right now. Right, just change it with Aquaverse. Boom, her whale is even better. Okay, so that should be it in terms of stuff that I need to care about prior to actually going into the thing, because don't have any other. Actually, I do have 5, so let's just do these a little bit more. Okay, and I don't care about getting those other EX ones, so we are just going to basically be trying to blitz through whatever floors we got. This is 68 to 72, so we'll actually be getting XP. And we got a few enemies. Okay. 7 medium. Okay.
Taking center stage. Let's go. This could get tricky. Slicing down. Blink can get the jump.
Okay.
React now. She's an eye. Make it count,
Damn,
man.
you guys got health. Okay, yeah, you guys are serious. Okay.
Certain arts seem to work
I like
better.
where this is headed.
There we go. See his Phantasm. We got the whale. Yeah, she gets all her EP back. So yeah, we're gonna be rocking Judith.
I can do it.
Okay, you guys would be kind enough to just come over here. Much appreciated. See his Phantasma.
Activating drive.
Break a leg.
Activating skill.
Good.
Looks like a
Like,
chest.
so much.
Activating shards.
Okay.
Going all in.
Hit you with that.
Break a leg, Judith.
Activating skill.
It's go time.
Oop. Okay.
Activating skill.
But it's in situations like those where she doesn't actually get it back that it's a potential issue. The Onyx Steel weapons. Ooh, Lion's King Seal. All Onyx weapons. Crafted Lion King Seal. CP plus 30 every turn. CP up 50%. Jesus Christ. Okay. Feel like I have the CP up on you. Strength and defense. And just general CP up. Yeah, that one. No, let's just put that on him. Right? Like, whatever. Not a big deal.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Physical attacks
Get
advised.
them, Judith.
Okay.
Activating drive.
Judith.
Activating skill.
Like, it's such big damage. And doing even one boost is effective enough to damn near guarantee that she procs her EP regen. So then she doesn't have to worry about not getting the rest. Which is wonderful. But yeah, so if there is an upgrade item path, that's the one that I'll probably go. Just because that will be how I get more U material pluses. And basically this stream, I'm only expecting it to be...
Be mindful of ranged
like, I'm only expecting the stream to be me going and getting as many
activating
floors as possible, right? I'm not doing everything on stream, right? I plan to get all the achievements, but that's an off-stream thing. I will probably do some more grinding in
Had to be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
Physical attacks advised.
This could get tricky.
okay, here we do. And also this is just like effective grinding where it's like, oh, we got so many enemies, and it's like, why wouldn't we just
I didn't even break a
take
sweat.
all of them out right now?
Now they'd make for a fun fight.
Mindful of ranged attacks.
Okay. See
Activating
this
drive.
Phantasma.
Activating
Them
skill.
all.
It's go time.
See this Phantasma again. Right? Like,
Activating skill.
her speed is bonkers. Okay.
That's how
Okay,
it
the
goes.
skill stone, get levels, that's what we
What
want.
to expect? I won't stop here.
Yeah,
Onward.
okay, we're already at level 72, which is the expected level of this entire thing. Okay, and this will be material, so we're gonna go for there.
new
10
area.
breakable
Let's
objects.
keep it up, you guys.
Then when we do the 10 breakable objects, I usually like to move towards
attacks advised.
where the chests are,
Watch it. That one's big.
so
There's
as
a ton of
to
them. Should we get to
allow
work?
a kind of double whammy.
Mindful of ranged
Zins,
attacks.
okay, yeah. So basically for Zin and Fee, did I use it? Yeah, I think I used theirs. I really shouldn't have when I got them from the special cyclist. I really should have kept them and traded them in instead for other ones.
Yep.
I think that would have been
This looks like the end of that
better.
section.
Here's what we're gonna do. You guys just get out of here. There we go.
Looks like a chest.
Swing skill stone.
I'm not a star for
And I do like to go
Had to be
for
the
the
star
chests
of the
whenever
show.
possible
Hey,
because they might have the U material pluses, the skill stones and whatnot, which I am going to just need to collect in general. As far as I could tell. Well, actually, I think. Wait, I have to. Once I'm done with this, I'll go to the shop and just check to make sure. Okay, you know, here's what we're doing.
Activating drive.
Just check to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I can buy regular U materials now at this point.
We're done.
There we go. Okay.
That looks like
Because I do have a lot of money,
I didn't even break a
so
sweat. You
that
should
could
show
make
them,
it a
Judy.
little bit easier. Okay, that's too far, so we're just gonna hold. Disarm device. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go destroy objects.
This place goes
Because destroying objects is a
on,
little
on,
bit faster,
on.
I would say, than disarming, because you don't run the risk of accidentally hitting an enemy with the cast and starting a, there we go,
Looks like the gang's all here.
and starting a fight. Okay, well,
Activating shards.
unfortunately we got caught on the, we got caught on the staircase, so that was its own annoyance, but we're not too worried.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Had to be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
And when I do the break objects, usually I just purely focus on getting the shard ones. Like, I don't go for the item
That
ones.
one's big.
Simply because... Did I already kill one of those? Yeah, simply because the shards are more useful than whatever item might drop on the other thing. We'll take Burning Burst too. It doesn't matter.
That's the end of that section.
Okay. And, oh fuck! Did not mean to nebulous cannon.
Activating skill.
Okay. Well, still, even when I mess up, it's still better than other characters' totals.
Now we're talking.
Like, the amount of damage that she does compared to everyone else. Or, I guess, the casters.
This feels pretty great.
Yeah. Like, it is interesting where they really did bring back, like, caster superiority
Oh, goodies for
back
the
from, like, Sky 1. Okay, the other one's too far away. Slay monsters equipment,
Looks
11
like it keeps
small.
going.
Okay.
Here.
It seems to be quite a good deal of.
Be mindful of ranged attacks.
Here we go. And the nice part about the field fight things is that you can basically guarantee
for a fun fight.
a character first turn by just playing as them. Like, whoever you're playing as always has first turn, which makes it really easy to do this shit, where you're just going in and immediately reaming all of them.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Go.
Talk about amazing, Judith.
Okay. And yeah, there's two chests over there, chest over here. So we're just gonna go this way.
Be mindful of ranged attacks.
Okay. We only need two more small ones, so that's why I'm not going after the first ones that I see.
Physical attacks
It
advised.
doesn't matter.
Watch out! That enemy looks
Here
wrong.
we go. See
Activating
this?
drive.
I wonder, actually.
Activating skill.
Because I am noticing that because I only use like one cast, it actually might make a little bit more sense for me to alter, because I got a whole bunch of just stuff here, right? I don't need all that stuff, right? If I just take,
Driver replaced.
let's say this, right, and I use that spell, and I use that spell. Other than those two, I don't use anything else. Actually, you know, I will also add. I'll also add obsidian ray. But yeah, like same with her. Like, she doesn't need all of
Driver replaced.
all of these things. She just needs the two spells that she's kind of set up for. Outside of that, like, that'll make menuing faster. Which
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun
arcade,
fight.
because that's the ideal, right? You want to have
Physical attacks
as
advised.
optimal menus as possible. the speedrunner in me is screaming. Actually, healing arts, aura breath. Okay, let's go. Actually, first of all, let's save. Okay, let's go. Big monkey. Bear the nightmares. Temporarily
It's boss time.
available. Here we go. We'll do Audra Sunray, Murakumo, no Nue.
Go all out. Give them your all.
Over. Counting on you, Shizuna.
Pressure.
Go.
Break a leg, Judith.
Okay, you're gonna go Grimcat.
It's go time.
You're gonna boost, and you're gonna see this Phantasma.
Judith.
Because big damage.
Here goes.
Okay, you're going to pull back. You're going to see his Phantasma. You're going to Raging Buster on his Derriere. You're going to see his Phantasma. Does it automatically sort them by most? Oh god, what the fuck?
It's go time.
He's just,
Certain arts seem
dude,
to
he-
work
I like
better.
where this is
he's just swimming, bro.
Keep it up.
Okay.
It's working.
Activating
Go.
design.
You know what to do.
Activating
Good.
skill.
Eat it. Judith.
Activating skill.
It's go time. Psycho activate.
Okay. Destroyer. Yeah, dude, just feel free to try to buff yourself whenever you're not buffed. Like, it's not gonna do anything. Oh, what the fuck? The audio just fucking broke. Well, we'll go through the rest of the fight, but yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what happened. The whale was too strong. Okay, good. Nice. Wow. 3.1. Damn near 2 levels. Even tier 3. Hangarden's cleared 1. Judith got it. Interesting. She didn't even use her S-Craft, but 1 SP 250 Marduk points as a reward for clearing the floor for the first time. Judith Skillstone 4. 6,000. And got Chevalier Infinite. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's log out. Curious as that. Chevalier Infinite. A damage, A6, max HP 4. Does anyone have this? Zen has it equipped? Yeah, no one else uses that. Okay. I don't know what happened, so we are going to save, and we're going to return to title screen. Okay, that didn't work. We're going to just exit out of the game entirely. That's weird. Let me... Okay, yeah, it's still on headphones, so let's do this. I'll resume from last save. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why the audio suddenly just went away, but it's good. Next American Garden.
Hey,
Okay.
I've been waiting for
Let's
ya.
go into item shop,
We've
buy
got some good
trade.
stuff.
What can I buy? I can buy... Okay, so I cannot buy... Yeah, it does not seem like I can buy U materials. The best I can do is upgrade to U material plus, which is unfortunate. I was hoping I could buy U materials somewhere, but that doesn't seem possible. Oh well. Right. I think that would have been the dream.
Appreciate your business.
But okay.
Let me know if you need it. It's a bundle.
Customize. Nope.
Mwah!
Right over here, Mystic Cube. I only have 11,000. That's not a big deal. Okay, so you're all done. You're all done. Oh wait, no, I had. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't get the 15 because I didn't. Okay, because I didn't bother with them. Okay, here's actually what I'll do then. I'm going to adjust a couple things. Do that just real quick. Okay, and then we're just going to go to Floating Island 1.
No
Okay,
problem.
let's roll.
Okay. And 7 small-sized
Let's end
monsters.
this quick.
Use a charge attack. Stay put. Your boost gauge is full.
God, you take forever.
Enemy eliminated. Good work. Keep your eyes
Okay,
peeled for ranged attacks.
so we're just going to kind of ignore everything.
Looks like the gang's all here.
God, he's so slow. Okay, just need 2 more. Okay. Because if I can get their skill stones, then that
That's
means
the
I
end
can
of that
trade them
area.
for other people's skill stones, which are not the biggest deal.
Finish line
7
isn't in
sized
sight yet.
monsters.
Keep at it. Keep your eyes
Okay.
peeled for ranged attacks.
Okay, yeah, that's also another thing.
Deploying charge.
This
Let's
is...
get to it. Good chance.
Keep it
for us.
going.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Got
Wow, you
strength in
missed.
space.
Okay, well,
Help me out. Look,
sweep. Dude.
got your number.
Okay.
That's how it goes. You seem pretty capable.
Okay.
All right, who's next in line?
Stay sharp. Got a mob nearby.
Quite a group.
Okay,
sharp.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
What are we waiting?
do this. That way he's
Activating skill.
all good.
I'm not a star
And
for
skill
nothing.
stone.
No stopping now.
We'll take it.
Let's end this quick.
Use a charge attack.
Good. Okay, so that's 7. I'll take more. Okay, slay monsters.
Looks
2
like it
medium.
keeps going from here.
Okay,
Physical attack. Do the trick.
Let's end this quick.
good. Does do a lot of damage on the
Didn't even
charge.
break a
Like
sweat.
he's
Yo,
strong in
treasure.
that way, but
Got
okay.
enemies
You
nearby. Fight me now. Quite a group. Keep sharp.
Your move.
good.
Got your number.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
I'm all
Here we go. Do that.
Boost gauge limit.
That's
Remove.
another.
More. Now or never.
Good. Okay. So now we can. That's 2 S-crafts under the belt of Zen. So then that means we should be pretty good coming in here.
We'll cut you down to size.
One thing I should have done, I'll agree on.
Your time's up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, one thing I should have done
Gauge limit crush.
was
Give 'em your all. Boring.
put it on like very easy or whatever, but not a big deal. Okay, good. He
They don't
gets
call us the supporting
his.
gauntlet for nothing.
Okay, and then we can come in here, get him the fuck out. Yeah, you do that, and then yeah, you can go out. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we are going to go back in,
All right.
Take over.
Taking
Look
center
sharp,
stage.
people.
and we got this.
Entering battle. Deploying shards.
Have some extra.
Good.
That's how it goes. Spy treasure. Not bad at all.
Spin skill stone, yeah, because we can also still get skill stones while we're going through here, which is nice.
Stay sharp. Got a mob nearby.
Good. We've got mediums.
Deploying shards.
Got strength in space.
Agree on.
Boost
Oh
gauge
yeah,
limit
do
crush.
that. Good. So that's all we need. Because if we can get the skill stones, that'd be 30 total skill stones, which is basically 15 for someone else, right? Which is a little
New
better
area. Let's comb
than
this place.
anything else. Right, that'll give me 15 skill stones with,
Activating shard.
I presume,
Have some more. We're
Activating
done.
skill.
Now
there you
we're
go.
talking.
Or it could get me, probably get Grendel all the way up
One
on
step
his
closer
second
to
rank.
reaching
Looks
my
like a
peak.
chest.
How do you,
There's a ton of them.
hey,
Should we get to
fight?
work?
Pretty
Good.
sizable, so don't get caught. Now's a good time to boost.
Have some more. Ooh, got strength in
Okay,
space.
here we go. Do that. Talk
Boost
agree
Stage
on.
limit crushed.
There's 2 S-crafts. Because I don't know if the S-crafts, like, it might be based on damage, it might also be based just solely on number of S-crafts used, which,
Oh, a new
regardless,
area.
I'm fine.
Let's keep it up, you
But if
guys.
it's damage, I need to be careful not to, like, use casts and shit.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Go.
Shark attack, you know.
There we go. Bam.
Mission accomplished. You seem pretty capable.
Deploying
You're
shark.
good.
Now's a good time to boost.
Have some more. Chance.
Boring.
We're done.
Nice. Okay. Honestly surprised that these guys have enough health to be able to even take a hit from my people. Unlike normal. Okay. Do that. Okay, let's go.
Ooh, got straight to space.
Agree on.
Gauge limit
Just to
crushed.
make sure it's all done.
Boring.
We're done.
Hell yeah. Good. Okay, so that should get Fee hers. Which in
Never
turn
underestimate the members of Class 7.
gets me enough. Okay, good. Skill stone, and then we want to
Want a place to chill?
go back over
Then look
here.
No
We
further.
want to go to item shop. We want to go to
Let me know if
exchange
you need
Marduk. We
anything,
want
okay?
to trade. We have that many. No, we want to go in because we don't want all of that. So give me more. We don't want all of that. Give me more. Swin is done. Kincaid is done. Judith is done. Right. Who isn't
Thanks a
done?
bundle. Good
Um,
luck with the investigation.
Right, because you're... Yeah, Fee isn't... Okay, so Quatra still needs his. Ren still needs hers. These two still need theirs. Okay. So... But there isn't even a thing for upgrade everyone, right? To max. It's just straight up... come on. All achievements, all in-game achievements other than EX, all connection, all LGC, Nightmare, LGC, So, I mean, I don't really need to care. So... Quintuple, tactical, all monsters on floor 10, E-Material Plus. I frankly should probably try to get that. Didn't realize I had missed any. All enemies logged. What enemies did I miss? Yeah. Because it strikes me that all those. So we'll focus, I guess, on just pumping Grendel. And if it's on other, if I get any skill stones for other characters that still need it, then it's fine. But other than that, there's no real reason. Okay, but let's move you. Let's... Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the people that still need stuff all next to each other. Okay, that makes it a
Want a
little bit
place to
easier,
chill?
but
Then
here's what we're
look
gonna do.
no
We're gonna
further.
item, we're gonna
Let me know
exchange
if you
Marduk,
need
we're gonna
anything,
trade,
okay?
and we're just gonna get 37 Grendel skill stones.
Appreciate your business.
Okay. Then we are going to
I'm
go back
rooting
over
for
here.
ya.
Craft enhancement, Grendel. Okay, let's get him all maxed out here. So now his rank 2 is all the way up, and then we're just going to go with his S-Craft. Okay. So he has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. Each one requires 3. 35 times 3, 35 times 2 is 70. Plus 30 is 100, so 105. Oh, wait, no, wait. Yeah, so something like that. I'm going to need over 100. I'm going to need well over 100 skills done. But that's generally fine. So let's go back in. Enter 10. Okay, that's where one of the enemies is. Because the E-Material Plus would be nice, but I can... Yeah, I'll withdraw. I'll just keep going up. Because once I get higher level, it'll make going through the lower level ones even faster. Okay, upgrade item. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Be careful moving
For
in.
large. Okay, we need to
mercy for you.
make sure we take every single
Activating drive.
enemy at least once.
Activating skill.
Okay, take those as we go through.
I can do even better.
Friends Buster Cannon, double
Sure.
Buster Cannon, that's cool. Selise Skill Stone.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Hey,
Activating
how's it going, you
charge.
guys?
So we get to
Excuse
work.
me. CS Phantasm, you're weak to whale. That's I'm sorry for you.
Activating skill.
You guys have a lot of health, Jesus Christ.
Now or never.
CS Phantasm. Okay, go again.
Activating
Good.
skill.
Nice. Okay, whack.
Activating
CS
drive.
Phantasm.
Activating skill.
Good. Okay.
Magic attacks work best.
Yeah, I'm not a star for nothing.
I have to be the star of the show.
Alright, here we go. CS
Activating
Phantasm.
drive.
Break a leg.
Activating skill.
We are just doing it so much. Okay, we got all the enemies here, so we just need to focus on getting some big enemies out. Also, I mean, we can do this as well. Make sure we just get XP out the wazoo while it's
Activating
offered,
skill.
right? Because if they're just going to put themselves in a massive group like
looks like
that,
a nice chest.
then there's no reason why we shouldn't. Also, that chest dropped 2 skill stones, which is pretty good.
Amazing, Judith.
Okay, hey, how's it going, you
You're a rowdy
guys?
crowd, aren't you?
All you guys, come on, do it, do it, do it. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Luckily, she is also extremely fast and hits very hard. In fact, I think she hits harder than Judith base.
Physical attacks advised.
Okay,
Moving on up.
go.
Physical attacks advised.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
There we go. Phantasm. It's just like
Activating skill.
drawing in a massive crowd of enemies to just eliminate them all in one fell swoop
Activating charge.
is just really good. Also, didn't need to boost there because that was a 0 art turn, but hey, whatever. Give him my stuff back.
What
Nice. Okay, and then here we go. We got
Now they
group
differ.
of 3. Here we go. Just want to give him a little bit of preemptive damage.
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Recovering 4,000 EP.
Activating skill.
like, that's, I don't even know if there's a way to get it so that you can. We're gonna do skill stone just because of the trade. I don't even know if there's a way to get it so that you can even have 4,000 EP. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I would imagine almost 2,000 would potentially be like the upper limit. Okay, so there's one new enemy type here.
Let's keep
11
pressing on.
small. That's a lot of small. But hey, that's fine. Okay.
Physical attacks advised.
Hey, you guys.
This could
You
get
guys all need to
tricky.
come in and fucking fight me.
Activating drive.
Big groups of enemies. They know that they're big groups and that you can probably like mass AoE kill, which is why they're even giving 11 as the suggested
That looks like nice chest.
size. Okay,
I have to be
we're
the
gonna
star
go
of
this
the
way
show. Hey,
instead.
Judith.
Okay, so we got the worms. That's the new one. Okay, hello there. Excuse me. CS Phantasm. Bam.
Activating skill.
It's just so much. It is so much. Okay, shield 2. Surprised that they're not dropping 3s, frankly. Okay, we will go for the chest because they seem to be dropping potentially 2 skill stones, probably pluses at this point.
I smell
Or
treasure.
material pluses, Leon skill stone doesn't need it. Or maybe he does. No, he doesn't. He's
So we
full.
get to work.
Do a skill stone times 2, but yeah, them giving times
Magic
2
attacks work best.
very much. Here we go. Come on. Very much make it so it's
Activating
like
skill.
worth it. Because now, basically, because it's 2, it's if I do need to trade afterwards, each one of these chests is at least 1 skill stone for another
get to work?
person that needs it,
That one's big.
which is helpful. Okay, 2 enemies that I haven't seen destroy objects.
pressing
That's
on.
fine. There are a lot of objects to destroy that we like. Okay. So effectively the only bad drop that I can probably get from these chests is are like food items, consumable items, right? That kind of thing. Okay, so still have one remaining one.
Chest.
You sure showed them, Judith.
But like U material, I take U material plus. I'll take.
Watch out! That enemy
You
looks
guys are
strong
new.
for you. Psycho activate. Judith!
Activating skill.
Like it doesn't even matter how much health they have, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be removing it all very quickly. Whatever massive group is present, it does not matter.
Amazing, Judith.
Okay, we got 12, and then there's looping around. Okay, you saw that
You're a
one.
rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Not a big deal. It's gonna be more. It's
Now
one there.
they'd make for a fun
Iron
fight.
skill stone. He actually needs it, so that's good because that's just that is a base good too. There's no transmog required or whatever
This
trade
looks like
required,
the end of that section.
which is
Looks like a
nice.
chest.
New material. Doing this just to. Okay, here we go.
Activating
Gives
drive.
me the XP is what this is. I'm taking a random fight. It's just purely for the XP. Yeah. Okay. Not really benefited by it all that much. We are looking for one more enemy on floor 11.
Hostile
Had to be
targets
the
found.
star.
Okay, let's go.
Looks like it
12
keeps going
small.
from here.
Hey, how's it going?
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Activating drive.
That we don't need whale.
Looks like a chest.
I didn't even break a sweat. You sure showed them, Judith.
Go. See his phantasm, just to make sure we get everything.
Activating skill.
Good. Judith 2, so that's a trade. Hey, how's it going? You guys get all over here. Get up in here.
Activating drive.
And die.
Activating
Yeah,
skill.
I was very much right to swap out the arch driver. Makes it a lot faster.
Onwards and upwards.
So
I'll
much
be achieving
faster.
Greater heights.
Because
Looks like the
I don't
gang's
have
all
to
here.
scroll through 18 different
Ooh,
enemies.
now they'd make for a fun
or,
fight.
18 different things before actually like settling on the right one.
Looks like a chest.
Okay, yeah, no, come on. There we go. Yeah, the big thing is my party actually like takes a decent amount of damage health wise from just like getting tagged by enemies as we run around. Like main party
Looks like a
or main
chest.
person doesn't get hurt, which is fine. But healing art, we are gonna do aura breath. We will system save here. Let's hope that the audio doesn't cut out again. Okay, you're big.
We'll cut you down to
You're weak
size.
to mind.
Get the upper hand.
There we go. We're gonna do that.
Hold you on, yes.
Okay, we're gonna do that. And see this
Activating
phantasm. Temper.
Chance.
There's the Buster.
Your turn, Judith.
Grimcat.
Now or never.
Boost Cetus. And then
Going all in.
Pressure him and move in.
there we go. With that. Like the crit damage doesn't even matter. It is purely just the cast damage that matters.
Activating skill.
Purgator Howl, yeah, feel free, bro. Like,
Activating drive.
does not matter what boosts you give yourself
Activating
because
skill.
we are going to all cancel them. Like, it does not matter.
Activating
Straight
skill.
up, could not matter less.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Purgator Howl, and like that's the benefit, right? When you do enough damage,
Activating
they like do well. Actually, no, it's when they're not boosted that they try to boost themselves, right? So by using whale, which removes the boosts, it effectively stops them,
Activating drive.
right? Because all they want to do is boost themselves, like,
Activating skill.
but they're going to just lose it, so then they have to boost themselves again.
I can do
Okay,
even better.
nice.
This was
Okay,
inevitable.
shard, skill times 4, 1 SP 250, Marduk, nice. Okay, we're gonna come up here, U material 4, U material plus times 4. I'm not too concerned with getting everyone's weapons boosted again. I don't think that was too big of a thing. Yeah, you're done. You're not. Use one there. You can't. Okay. So then, what we're gonna do?
Welcome
nope,
to
go
Marduk's
here.
support.
Item.
Let me know if you need anything,
Exchange,
okay?
convert. Yeah, we want Shizna. Give me 10. Leon, give me 60. Celeste, give me 60. Nadia, 1. Judith, 8. Aaron, yeah, you keep yours. Van doesn't need his one. Okay, trade. Just get Grendel, 24. Like, it's all going into Grendel, is basically what's happening.
Thanks a bundle.
All goes into Grendel.
Let me know if you
Items,
need anything,
trade.
okay?
Trade you material plus. Can get 2 more. Get 4 onyx steel, which isn't even enough for one of my things, but I could get some of these. It requires 8, which makes me feel like I should be relatively careful with my things. Right. With the amount that it like takes to do things, it makes me want to focus on getting the stuff for my casters, right? I feel like that makes the most sense. It's funny because, like, in my head, it's like, does he even matter? Ooh, wait. Also, Argent Gem gives ATS plus 24.
Appreciate
okay.
your business.
So here's what we're
Hang
gonna
in
do. Go to there. Orbment. Okay, so we got another Noble Gem, so we can
Initiating
swap
maintenance.
your cast 2 with a Noble Gem. We got instead of
Initiating
Mind
maintenance.
3, yeah,
Initiating
it's our
maintenance.
Argent Gem. There we go. So that's
Initiating
beneficial.
maintenance.
What was the other thing that I made? Did I make? Did I? Yeah, Asmolus. Who has Asmolus on right now? He does. That gives crit plus 24.
Initiate.
Just thinking. Right. She has strike 3 on, so she gets 16 more evade if I did that, which wouldn't be bad. It's not like it matters though.
Adjustment complete. Initiating maintenance.
Is there anything else? Oh yeah, Goldia.
Initiating
Goldia gem.
maintenance.
Okay, so
Initiating
instead of
maintenance.
2, we can do another Goldia, which is interesting because it's like, does it even matter? Because she gets, like, I mean, it's gonna help, regardless. It'll help significantly in terms of all that jazz. But, right, like, does it actually matter? So if I go chance 20% 20% possible chance, right? Like because that gives 8, that gives 5 and 3, but it's not like you're using the fire, right? Like fire is not being done. Art damage HP is lower. Your HP
That's
never
a single
goes
element
low,
slot.
but I mean, like, yeah. So moving Goldia Gem there might be
Initiating maintenance.
optimal. Your HP stuff does not need to be, like, you're not using it for anything. I'm not worried about your HP as well. So we'll put a Mind 3 on
updated.
instead. Or maybe what I could do, because that increases speed by, so do you have
Initiating
additional
maintenance.
action? You have Noble Gem, you have action 3, cast 3.
Initiating maintenance.
Noble Gem, action 3, cast 3.
Initiating
Um,
maintenance.
Yeah. Okay, we got all those. So, Intermarine Garden. Okay, we got Coral Archipelago Phase 3. We're doing good. That gets us up to 74, 78. We're already at 77 with Judith, so that's pretty good. Let's come over here just real quick. Okay, that, I mean, it is two of them. So, you know, let's quickly go through here just to. Okay, so there's one enemy that we have not killed.
Mindful of ranged
Hey,
attacks.
fight me.
Activating shards.
Cetus. There we go.
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Your turn, shoot.
Got you guys. Big ATS. Okay, good. Okay, time Sepith. Okay, thing is, I don't know.
Still got more.
Have a charge attack.
Is that the enemy? Okay, yeah.
Looks
Tiny
like a
little gecko
chest.
was the enemy. Kinkade Skillstone.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Had to be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
Good. Okay, nice.
Hostilities ended.
And
Physical
with
attacks advised.
that, I'll go over and get
Mindful of ranged attacks.
one.
This
One
could
more
get
of the
tricky.
chests. I don't
Watch
know
out.
if this is the
That
point where
enemy
it started
looks
giving
strong.
two, or if it was like the opportunity to give two.
Oh,
Activating
goodies
shards.
for the
Did not mean to do
taking.
that. Oh well.
Activating drive.
My fingers now naturally just go to start command battles because it's easy. EP3. Okay. Nope. There we go. No, last one was there.
let's
7
press on.
medium. Okay,
You
we're just
sure
gonna.
showed them.
Yeah, we're just gonna go down this way.
This could get tricky.
I feel like I haven't fought you guys.
Activating
See
drive.
this?
Activating skill.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Field monsters. Nice.
That's how it goes.
Mindful of ranged attacks.
Let's go
Be
collect
mindful
a
of ranged
few.
attacks.
Yes, Anya
Watch it.
Skillstone.
That one's big.
Hey, let's fight. Cetus.
Activating skill.
It's go time.
Activating drive.
Shoot it.
Bam.
Activating skill.
Okay. Simple enough. Only 2 left. 2 remaining
I
for
didn't
the
even break
thing.
sweat.
We'll go through
That
just
is
for the
Should
shard
we get to
drops.
work?
Don't really need to finish it and do the boss, but it'll be faster that way. Frankly, what I could do is I could swap the. Just drop the difficulty. Yeah, we'll go slay 11 small. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. Options. Field. Do that.
This goes on and on and on.
Take this opportunity.
Activating shards. Activating.
Okay. Yeah.
Watch out! That enemy looks
I didn't
strong.
even break a sweat.
This
Check
could get
plus.
tricky. Amazing, Judith.
Get all these guys in.
Activating
Phantasm.
Shoot it!
Don't even need to boost. Okay.
I'm
Physical
not a star
attacks
for nothing.
advised.
Had to be the star of the show.
Shoot it!
Didn't proc the EP gain. Oh well. Which is why it's important to have the
I did it!
EP cuts. That way, you're not banking
Looks like the
entirely
gang's
on
all
it.
here.
Because you're not guaranteed to get it, I think, until. Even with 2, you might not be guaranteed to
Physical
get it,
attacks
even at
advised.
2. With
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
no, with the one that Anya's has on that increases the
treasure.
proc rate of it, that would probably be ideal. Maybe that's what I should build up to next for
Looks like a
Judah.
chest.
Okay, Kinkade. Okay, destroy objects.
Looks like it keeps
12
going from here.
breakable. Not too difficult.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Okay.
That looks like a nice chest.
Okay, just
Activating drive.
Break a leg.
get out of here.
Activating skill.
Real easy.
Be mindful of ranged
Wipe the
attacks.
floor with.
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun
Talk about
fight. Amazing, Judith.
Okay.
I smell treasure.
On your skill stone. Okay.
Looks like a chest.
Good. Nice. No issues there.
That's the end of that section.
There. Okay. We got the boss, which
All right.
hopefully shouldn't
It's
be
boss time.
an issue. That. Bam.
Limiter unlocked.
It's go
Give them your all. Now we're talking.
Good.
Let's go on ya.
Activating drive.
Give them your all.
You got this.
Okay. Good.
All you want.
Activating skill.
Did the thing even go? Thought she was faster
One
than that.
step closer to reach.
Go. Okay.
This was inevitable.
Got Judith. Skill stone, that's fine. Shard token, Chevalier. Interesting. So, does getting MVP with certain characters give different boosts? Okay. Regardless, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, these are all EX. So where did I miss 2 enemies? That's the thing that surprised me. Like, where did I miss 2 enemies? Okay. Just also never actually use these. Do that. Okay. Here we go. Just gonna go from top to bottom. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit longer because I'm almost at a point where I would want to pop the Mystic Cube. Because we are getting a decent number of stuffs from each of these. Okay. Slay monster equipment. Bison, I was harder than the twins fight. It was fine. I got S-crafted by Harwood, but other than that, we just wailed on them. Because whale.
Careful moving in.
Whale is just good. Okay, so we got medium-sized monsters that we need to do, but we
Looks
also
like the
need
gang's
to
all here.
log each thing. So we're just gonna come in here.
Activating skill.
Whale. Okay, already fought you guys.
Magic
You
attack.
knew. Yeah, we're going.
Activating drive.
I'll not be able to cannon you because you're not big. Also, I need to change the settings back to normal because this is our first time going through this area. So
You sure showed
Don't
them,
wanna-
Judith.
don't want to have it be too easy. Okay, you're new. You sunfish-looking
Activating
bastard.
drive.
So you didn't get wrecked during your first attempt. Huh? Yeah,
Activating
no.
skill.
First attempt was really smooth. Like it
Had to be the
Like, it was
star of the
not-
show. Hey, Judith.
it wasn't difficult.
You're a rowdy crowd.
Okay, here we go, doing that. See this phantasm. Damn, I was hoping to get both rooms into combat. Yeah, well, excuse me. Doing that. Okay. How many fish? Still need 2 more
You
enemies.
sure showed them, Judith.
Oh, well,
Activating
those
charge.
those definitely look like 2 enemies that I have not fought yet.
Judith.
How's it going with you, Keith?
Activating skill.
Yeah, I beat the game yesterday, so now we're just trying to
Activating skill.
rip through post game and see how it
We
goes.
get to
Had to be
work.
the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
And there's the last one.
Activating drive.
And I mean, because I just want to show everything that post game has to offer. I'm probably not going to be going through everything, right? Like I'm not gonna show me getting literally every single
I didn't even bring
There's
a ton of them. You sure showed them. We get to work.
Magic attacks work best.
the steel things, right? Like not every great quartz or whatever trade. Go, well, my internet's being weird, so I'm probably missing everything you're saying. Well, I'll keep talking regardless,
Looks like a
because
chest.
that is what I do.
Initiate activating
My only thing
shards.
with post game is I wish there was a way to just straight, like,
Activating
we're at a point where
skill.
Mira means nothing, because everything I need is U material, and you can only get that from drops.
Treasure. Amazing, Judith. Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Wait, I haven't fought you guys yet.
Activating shards.
But yeah, I do actually need to do
Activating
a
skill.
ad break soon, so I'll probably get through the rest of
Activating
this
skill.
level and then call it there. Oh wait, I still need to kill a couple medium-sized monsters. Didn't even realize that. I was avoiding them so
Activating skill.
professionally. we go. Good. 6 medium within the area. Good. Crescent boots. Fine, take an XL jack. Okay, I don't even know if any of these are better than the stuff that I have on. It's just, whatever, take it.
Magic attacks work best.
Magic attacks work best? Yeah, indeed they do, especially when they look like a whale.
How's this? How's this?
There we go. That way I don't have to walk out and around. Okay, there'll be 1 new enemy here.
new area.
9
Let's
small.
keep it up, you guys. There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
Hey, you guys fight me. Thank you. 6
Activating
Phantasm.
Shoot it!
Or Phantasma.
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Activating drive. Activating skill.
Just blitzing the ever-living shit. Okay, you guys are the new ones. Cool.
Psycho activate. Shoot it!
Watch, I'm finally gonna get to an enemy that's just like, oh yeah, not only am I immune to mind, I get stronger based on the amount of damage you would have done. Right, like that's what I'm just waiting for. And it's like, oh shit, I wasn't thinking about it, and I just
Skill.
boosted it to high hell with my whale. Okay, here we go. Blue metal.
I smell treasure.
Material, we'll take it. Because I will just need it for
Looks like a chest.
the various different trades that I might want to do.
Magic attacks work
Okay.
best.
This could get tricky.
Okay. Yeah, and the fact that some of the quartz require onyx steel trades is a little bit annoying.
Watch it. That one's big.
Eat this. Eat this.
I want to get every chest just because they're given good stuff like you materials.
I
Which
smell
I don't want
treasure.
to have to wait.
How's this?
Good. Come on.
Eat this.
Oh well. Slight monster. Upgrade item.
Let's
7
keep
medium.
pressing on.
Get back now. Hey yo. There's 3 over here.
Magic
Hello
attacks
there.
work best.
Shoot it.
Activating skill.
Good. Oh, these things give you materials. Okay, well that actually makes it more valuable for me to break them now.
Talk about amazing,
Fuck.
Judith.
Okay, well. So your attempts against hardwood went well? Oh yeah, they went perfect.
Magic attacks work
It was
best.
singular attempt. Okay. Knowing that these things now
This could
drop.
get tricky.
Hey, fight me. Knowing that these things now drop.
Activating
New materials,
drive.
that actually changes everything.
Activating
I
skill.
should now break every single item that I see. Because even if they don't drop you material pluses,
I
they're
didn't
still.
even break a sweat. You sure showed them.
Still those.
Oh, goodies
Just wish
for
you
the
didn't have to
taking.
run over the items that drop. I feel like that's my only qualm.
Psycho activate.
Your turn, shoot.
Yeah, the final boss fight of the game was so fucking cool. It was so good. Like I was not expecting the stuff that they pulled with that one. Right? Like it makes me wish that they had
Careful. I sense an
like
incredible
active
aura.
combat against bosses throughout the entire game, but also at the same time it's like, okay, well if you're not going to have it, yeah, pop it in the final boss fight to just be all crazy. It's so sick. Like it was so fun.
I
It's
smell
the
treasure.
it's probably one of the most fun final boss fights in like a JRPG that I've played in a while. Right, because like a lot of times the game's story will be the thing that's like, okay, yeah, the final boss fight like means something.
That looks like a nice
But like
chest.
this game's like final boss fight was just really fun and entertaining. First time hardwood S-braked and then got double S-crafted by the twins. Twins never even S-crafted. Second time went better since I took out the twins. Good thing you can't die and feel bad. Yeah. Okay, so need to do this one so I can get the new enemy.
Oh, a new
8
area.
medium sized.
Let's keep it up, you
okay,
guys.
to be honest. See him right there. Shh,
Break a leg.
fucking chungus bro over there.
Activating skill.
It's go time.
Okay, and maybe this cannon doesn't matter. Right, once I get one whale out, it doesn't really matter what I use afterwards because it will kill.
Magic
Okay,
attack.
and you guys are done.
I didn't
Should we
even
get to
break a
work?
sweat. Talk about amazing,
Now they'd
Judith.
make for a fun fight.
Activating shards. Activating drive.
Shoot it.
Didn't even boost.
Activating skill.
It's go
Okay.
time.
Oh no, I didn't boost, that's why. That's why I survived. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive.
You sure showed them.
Okay. The water ones, it's the path almost like blends
Smell
into.
treasure.
Okay. You must die. Post game ability just mark and guarding constantly through every court. Oh yeah, no, and that's completely fine with me. Like that's honestly what I would want out of post game in this, because I don't know how you would really do post game in like otherwise. Like I guess you could have us going like just freely being able to go around like all the like freely allow you to explore the entire city, or go back to like previous towns, but like I can see why they would just want to do it this way instead. It's a bit easier, a lot less stuff to probably like playtest. Okay. Also because they want to give some value to having to replay through the game again.
Activating skill.
Right, but if they just straight up say, oh yeah, you can go back and get all the... Like, the only value I could see is, hey, go back and buy the items from, like, the shopkeepers that you missed, so you can make, like, the really good item trades, which I feel like in this game doesn't matter nearly as much. Like, the item trades are not that important. Which is nice.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Okay, so we got that. But yeah, I did get one weird glitch where the monkey boss fight, the first of the post-game bosses, like was in like halfway in the floor, and then like halfway through the boss fight, the sound of the game just went away. You can just buy everything from Martin Garden at this point. Can you? Can you buy everything? Hello there, big boy.
We'll cut you down to size.
Adamant plot.
To get the upper hand.
Okay, here's do that.
Here goes.
Do that.
Here goes.
Use it.
Here goes.
Do that.
Got your number.
Good. Okay.
Checking information.
Okay, you're specifically weak to time, so we're gonna stick with Nebulous Cannon.
Pressure him and move it in there. Now or never.
Okay, actually, here's what I'm gonna do this just so we can
Your turn.
boost the number of things. Okay.
I like where this is headed.
Certain arts
Well,
seem to
actually,
work
fuck,
better.
do that.
It's go time.
There
You know what to do.
It's still gonna do big damage, it's just not gonna be whale damage. So I would shake.
Shoot it.
Don't like that, but
Activating
it's
skill.
fine. What I can do is...
Activate.
What I'm thinking is, the next time Shizuna gets a turn, what I'll do is
Shoot it.
Activating
swap
skill.
her out with someone who has a shield.
Got your number.
Like, honestly, if I'm being real, it might be better for me to... Like, I don't have him equipped with stuff, but Quatra is probably a better
Now we're talking.
post-game... He's probably a better post-game shield user because his thing increases damage, not defense.
It's go time.
Activating skill.
Attack, it's fine. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
I won't lose.
Oh, I thought I said 5,000. Had
Don't hold anything back.
Activating
had it
drive.
be a lot more than that. Okay, we need to remove your
Activating skill.
your
Here
stuff.
goes.
Okay. Go. Whack you with that. Good. Okay, not bad.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Good. As if
This
you
was
basically only get
inevitable.
Xanaphi and so all player card. I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm not using them. I'm not using them to such a point that I did their specific, like, ones to get 15 skill stones and then traded them all to put them on other people. Because it's just like, yeah, it does not matter. Like, I'm not using them. It's just not happening. I don't really plan on using them. Okay. So we did that. Let's do a little save. Let's also go into options. Note down here. Toggle that up to max. Martin Garten. Okay, Mystic Cube. Yes. Doesn't matter what Sepith we're doing. Water's fine. Let's go. Ugh. And you know what? While this is going, I'm just gonna do the ad break now. Yeah, so anyone that subbed, nothing changed. And YouTube video, nothing changed. But I mean, we're gonna be here for a little bit, just getting this. So figured might as well run it now. But what I will do, at least get up and stretch myself. Maybe do a couple squats. Maybe one thing where there's a simple way to do it and have it be a nice easy thing. I would want to toggle, like make it so I could just have X be held down automatically. And there is a way to do it, like through Steam controls. But I don't feel like setting up, right? Because it's not going to be overall worth it, I think. In the long run. Oh yeah, 100%. And basically you're hoping for U-Materials, U-Material pluses from rock, from those little gem nodes. Little gem nodes as your exploring Martin Garden and also from the Mississippi. So we know what we're getting into. But it does seem like in post game we are not limited to getting a certain amount of the like glasses and effects and other datas, right? Like it seems like you can get unlimited accessory things, right? Just like visual enhanced accessories. Cool. There we go. Yeah, the turbo is so important to make this reasonable. Shall we begin the next analysis? There we go. Okay. Turn to analysis menu. Turn. Okay, do that. System options. Come down over here to good. Okay, craft enhancement. You're done, you're done, you're done. Okay, you still need that. Double buster cannon.
I'm getting
Okay,
even
you only
stronger.
need 4 more, so 12. You only need 12.
It's
You
better than
only
ever.
need 9. You still
It's
need a
gonna be
bit.
even stronger.
You still
Upgrade
need a bit.
complete.
Yeah, I don't care about you, so you guys are getting traded entirely. Okay. So, now with all that said and done,
I've got all your
let's come
support
over here to
needs
item
covered.
shop,
Let me know
exchange
if you
Marduk
need anything,
points,
okay?
convert. Okay, let's convert all of his, all of Anya's, all of Rosette's, all of Judith, all of Elaine, all of Kincaid, all of Swin, all of Nadia, all of Celise, all of that, all of Shizna, all of Zen, all of Fee. Okay, there we go. We got a good amount. Let's get the towel data. Oh, fuck. Wait. Did I just buy it? Oh, god damn it.
Appreciate your business. Let me know if you
Data.
need anything,
Son of a bitch.
okay?
Why'd they even let you get more than necessary of the data? Like, now I just have 2 towel data. That's so stupid. Okay. But yeah, so now we can, yeah, you can basically just get unlimited amounts of each of these things. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine. Doesn't matter. Don't really feel like I need to be going down. Here we go. I get 3 on all of them, I guess. Then I just won't come back here again. Zava cover Quattro. Image cover. Image cover. No new music. Okay.
Thanks a bundle.
Okay.
Let me know if
Exchange
you need
Marduk
anything, okay?
points. Exchange. Sell value 25. Okay. There we go. So I can at least get rid of them. That is nice. Okay. So.
Thanks a
We
bundle.
need to
Come back
come over
anytime.
here. How many do I need for different people? Quattro. He needs 3, 6, 9. Quattro needs 9 total, so we need to buy him 8.
Want a place to chill? Then look no further.
Item.
Let me know if you need
exchange.
anything, okay?
So we need 8 for Quattro.
Thanks a bundle. Come back anytime.
Okay. Nope. Craft.
It's better
Good.
than ever.
Okay. So Aaron needs 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 24, 27, 30. He needs 30. Okay. Aaron needs 30.
Welcome to Marduk's support.
Item.
We've got the good stuff.
Trade Aaron. So we need to get him 29. Here we go.
Appreciate your business. Good luck with the investigation.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Well, I
Gonna be
miscounted.
Even stronger.
Okay, so that's wasted 3, but whatever. Okay, so she has one. Okay, so 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 15. Plus 6. Yeah, 21. So I need to buy her 20. Right?
Welcome to Marduk's support.
Need to buy her 20.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Trade. There we go. Convert Aaron's 3. Okay, and then we can just buy Grendel for the rest.
Thanks a bundle.
Frankly,
I'm
we
rooting for
probably
ya.
be pretty darn close. Yeah, here we go.
Powered up.
Nice. So that's good. Actually, oh wait, no, we need Ren. Okay, so we're still not done. Forgot that. I forgot that Ren was one that I needed to fill out. But okay, we're almost done with Grendel as well. I think they're pretty close and those. And then we got these 2, which I'm not boosting. I don't give a shit. Like, I really do not care. Because the thing is, if I do New Game Plus, right, I just want the people in my party, like, regardless if they're forced in or not, to have their stuff maxed. So, that's kind of why. Okay. Now, with all that said and done, let's just do a quick little save. Save a Rooney after having done all that. Also, let's go over here. Just want to make sure. Yeah, recover HP, craft weapon, enhance. Yeah, so I have Onyx Steel. He already has that. So yeah, the fact that you need 5 Onyx Steel to get even boosted. And the thing is, the boost from first boost to second, it's not that big. I think Margaret progresses remains for... Yeah, it probably does. That's probably one of like the things that you take in. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you can boost Spriggan Vest as well, which could be pretty good. Defense significantly goes up. Magic evasion, speed, Ares. Are these worth it compared? Still wants the Striker Chrono, right? Striker Chrono Plus. Right, like, it's a question of, like, is it really worth it to get these guys, like, to boost these? Like, I'm not, like, he has so much health, like, I'm not worried about his armor. Gain 3 SB. Okay. So, let's, yeah, we'll just save, and we'll just keep going forward. Okay, party. So Ren is the only one that we really need right now. You guys can stay. Oh yeah, let's pop Rosette in. Yeah. Because I like, ideally I would put, like I would get him all set up for like speed and then just have him pop his shield or whatever. I mean, I could give him a thing that is like 30 CP every turn, and that would offset a lot of his shield, and then his shield could be used in the boss fights to increase A damage, but I don't know how big of a deal that is when I could just also just do damage with her. Like, I don't know if his shield boosting A damage would increase these two's damage enough to offset like 40,000 from Shizna. When not really, you end up being around level 9 plus when you finish the post game and everything, even on everything's gonna be much lower level. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, so like I'm not gonna go for everything. I'm just trying to get up to do it. Okay, so slay monsters. There are 5. Let's go.
Time to get to work.
Let's just keep it going. Yeah, the big thing that I kind of want, which I didn't even check to see how many of the things I got during
That one's big.
during
This
base
gets tricky.
the base thing was as I was doing it, was how many U materials and stuff I got, because I do want to have more I do want to get more whatchamacallit, of like the really good skill stones.
You're a true
Or not skill stones,
professional,
quartz.
Dan.
Magic attacks work best.
No mercy for you.
Right, that is one thing that I do want. We're gonna give a Kind Sky for a chat remake around this. Yeah, dude, it's interesting.
Activating skill.
I'm curious, like when they, because like fall is like a 3-4 month period of opening, right? So it literally could be in the same month
Activating drive.
if they really wanted it to.
Activating skill.
But I don't think it will be. I'm imagining, because when I hear fall, I think of like October, November, which is still only 2 months after first chapter,
One step closer to reaching my peak.
which is still quite good. I'm still happy with myself, where it's like, yo, I kind of like predicted it pretty well.
Should we get to work?
Like I'm pretty happy with myself. Okay, so Phantasm or Phantasma.
Activating skill.
Good. Okay. Do that. Then see, now when I'm going there, skill stone's not nearly as important, but I would still like them. And also, okay, I killed everything here. Those are EP charges.
Watch out! That
Wait,
enemy looks strong.
oh yes.
This'll
the
make
fuck?
for a good warm-up.
You have a
Guess
charge
it's-
attack ready.
Guess I killed you without even realizing it, huh? I'm sorry, bro. Maybe to be released in September. Yeah, it's September 25th, right? If we believe the leaks.
Activating drive.
They can't release around the same time as they're being
Activating skill.
released by 2 seconds. Yeah, exactly. One's doing gung ho, one's NIS. And as kind of like I predicted, because of that exact thing, although it seems like they're redoing a lot of the audio. I mean, for English, they would have to do it, but I mean, like the scripts themselves, right? It's like the benefit is that they have the scripts basically finished with whatever minor changes they're adding. So it's not that big of a deal, and they're able to pump it out quick.
I won't stop here.
Okay, big XP. Oh, wait, yeah, over here.
This could get tricky.
Okay, whatever. Got a lot of these guys.
Activating
Here we go.
drive.
Just gonna go out.
Activating skill.
But yeah, God, you level up so fast in post game.
Good
Because now you're finally fighting enemies that
I
are
can do even
like
better.
higher level than you. Okay, we got 2 destroy objects,
Looks like it
12
keeps
breakable
going from here.
objects. Let's go down this way first. Come on, give me you material pluses, please. Is what I'm
Watch
hoping
it.
for.
That one's big.
This could get tricky. I smell treasure.
I don't know if I find big bird.
Shoot it.
But yeah, as I said before, probably not gonna drop everything to. Oh, that's a 0 out turn. That's a waste. Oh, well.
Activating skill.
More.
Probably not going to drop everything to play first chapter, just because we know what happens in first chapter, but it will get played
One step
eventually.
Closer to reaching my peak.
I am curious to know if they're going to keep all of the achievements from first chapter, like between the two versions, right? Because one was Exceed, one is Gung Ho, so it's like, okay, is Gung Ho going to go back and be like, okay, we're
Rowdy crowd.
doing we're gonna make all the achievements the same. Scripts are probably the same. They're just doing some acting for first time. Exactly. That's the thing that would take a lot of time on our end. The scripts are only going to be slightly updated to, as far as they said, they're only going to be slightly updated to maintain consistency with future games, right? You over just Daybreak.
Activating skill.
It's go time.
I think it's going to be like the Daybreak games, really. I don't think it's going to be everything. Like, I feel like that would be, which is why I'm surprised that they're voicing the Japanese, because they had all the voice lines, right? Like, it may not have been on as up-to-date equipment now, but I imagine it was not terrible, right? So it's like, okay, you are potentially offering what could be considered a, like, there's potential for it to be deemed a worse product because it does not have, it might not have full voice acting, right? Where, like, right, in Sky, in those games, it was like even the NPCs had voice acting, right? Like that was the thing.
Activating skill.
Because what it was Sky, everything is voice acted. Crossbell, main story is voice acted. Cold Steel, some main story is voice acted, and that's it. Okay, here we go. Got all you guys. Also, how much? Get one more monster. That means it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna go with slay monsters. So I'm gonna retcon future games. So
Place
probably
goes
make sure.
on,
Yeah.
on and on.
I don't know if they necessarily got retcon, but they got, at the very least, more expounded upon. Where like maybe when they originally were introduced, it was a bit more ambiguous because they didn't know how they wanted to handle certain stuff.
Activating skill.
But now that they have in fact introduced it definitively, it's like, okay,
Didn't even
we
break
need to
a
do.
sweat.
It's sort of like
That looks like nice.
how when Sky second chapter or whatever, or no, Sky third came out, right? Originally they had indicated, or they had said like, oh yeah, the third disciple of Epstein, he, the professor or whatever, like they referred to the third disciple as male instead of female, which was only found out when Daybreak came around, I think, or at least Cold Steel, like later games. And
Didn't even break a sweat.
Exceed went back and updated that small thing to maintain
Watch it. That one's big.
maintain consistency.
Activating drive.
Your turn.
Go.
Activating skill.
It's go time.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll leave that chest. Doesn't
I
matter.
didn't even break a sweat.
to be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
New materials.
I smell treasure.
Great.
Activating drive.
Shoot it!
Yeah,
Activating
like
skill.
this is a big year for Falcom games in the West, because we are, well, one, we don't know about it yet, but we like Proud East 10 Proud Nordics. That's coming out in Japan this year, but we are finally getting so that will hopefully be a pretty quick turnaround, I would say, release from East to West, just because it's going to probably have some small
Activating drive.
like dialogue changes.
It's showtime.
I guess the only thing that could potentially take longer is because it's a new game.
Activating skill.
Porting it to PC could be a bit longer,
Get in there,
but
season up.
we finally caught up with the Oh yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
Break a leg,
Activating skill.
But additionally, we're also getting East versus Trails, was like alternative saga.
All
So
in a day's work.
that's also
As
a
always, Shizuna.
pretty neat, right? Like, hey, you guys fight me.
Activating drive.
Good. Sorry about that. Now more willing to release their scripts before they release the games. Oh, 100%. Because, I mean, they even said that they are taking actions necessary to at least have the... Because I feel like the Cloud Leopard ones will always come out faster, right? But at the very least, it seems like they're like, yeah, we want the releases to, like, between
Charges hack ready.
the West and Japanese release to be approximately...
Activating
to be
drive.
approximately a year, right? That's the East 7 versus Trails in this kind of, which is what we want.
Activating skill.
There we go. Good.
Let's go.
I'll take over.
Taking cover.
Nice.
It should be safer now. That was perfect.
Mindful of range attacks? What do you mean mindful of ranged attacks? Come on.
I'll take it from here. Let's go.
I'll take over.
It's go time.
That way I don't have to,
Ranged attack.
you don't have to run around the bomb. Okay, he's giving me U material pluses. That's pretty good.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Fuck, how dare you hit me like that? I'm a star. I'm a movie star.
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Bada bang, bada boom. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done another whale. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It worked.
I
Okay.
didn't even no mercy for you.
Can't even remember.
Shoot it.
Activating skill.
Good.
Now or never.
Gimme.
Activating skill.
What do you think of the Nina? I was surprised because I like when she came in, I was like, "Oh, Nina's C, interesting." But then I was like, "No, she's not." And it's like, "Okay, she is with the church, and she's the Eschaton Saint." Which I did ask someone to Google, and it's like Eschaton is like apocalypse or like the time,
That looks like next step.
like before or like after, like before Judgment Day or whatever. It's some biblical thing like that.
Ooh.
But,
They'd make her fun.
yeah, she was interesting, being like just as was very heavily alluded in this entire game, like very involved with Iscariot, and that like the only people that know who she is the Pope,
I smell treasure.
and like the head of the Gralsritter, and I guess Iscariot, right? And I'm just like, huh, interesting.
That looks like
Interesting.
nice chest.
Well, the saints we heard about in this year have been somewhat connected with the Holy Beast. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Didn't realize. I never connected saints with Holy Beasts.
Shoot it.
What other saints have we met?
Skill.
Now or never.
Certain arts
I
seem
like
to
where
work
this is
better.
headed.
Activating skill.
Saint Ursula from. Okay. See, in my head, her being called the Eschaton Saint and being called Saint Ursula in my head were just, for whatever reason, two different things. But okay, interesting. But yeah, Dingo's the final boss. I was happy because as they were talking and they were like going through, I was able to point that it was dingo early in the conversation before they brought up like the initials. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit smart here. Forget which one is the Ragnar. Yeah, I don't remember them mentioning a saint. It was Is Cassius a saint?
Ooh, a guardian.
Ca- Saint
Guess I can
Cassius?
play with you.
Okay. Temper.
Here goes.
Coin bullets. Soldier Sunray. Do that just to get boost gauge boosted. Raging bonus or buster.
She's enough.
So wins. Hit him with that. Madness roar up. Whatever.
Activating
That.
drive.
And go to Grimcat.
Finish him, Van.
Raging buster.
Your turn, Judith.
Seize Phantasma. Boom.
Activating
Remove
skill.
your stuff.
Got your number.
Nice.
Activating skill.
Nice.
Activating drive.
That
Activating
now.
drive.
You know what to do on that.
Activating skill.
Baller.
Shoot it.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Just all of the EP
Activating drive.
regen is so good. Madness roar. Okay, cool.
Shoot it.
The most annoying part about you doing Madness roar is the fact that you're giving yourself health back.
Now or never. Shoot it.
Activating skill.
That's
You know what to do.
that's the only annoying part,
Activating
really.
skill.
It's go time.
Certain arts seem to work
I
better.
like where this is headed.
Going all in.
Here we go. We'll do this
Yeah. You're done.
just for the EX thing.
Time for a beatdown. Leave it to me. By the head.
Bam. Good. Okay.
That's how it
Nice.
goes.
2.7. Get me them levels. You material plus times 3. Okay.
This was
Ritra
inevitable.
ZZZ. Just skill set times 5. God, yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of shard tokens and other things. Okay. Let's
Welcome to
come over
Marduk's
here. Item.
We've got
Times
the
trade.
good stuff.
Yeah, really wish you could buy U material just base. But oh well. Okay, trade. U material plus. Okay. So we have 58 U material plus, which is pretty decent.
Appreciate your business.
Okay.
I'm rooting for you.
Over here, craft. You have that many. Did I pick up it? Yeah, I picked up one.
been
So she only
fortified.
needs 9. Ren only needs 9 now. Okay. So need to buy her 8.
Hey, hey, I've been waiting for you.
Item shop.
Let me know if you need anything. So
Nope.
let me know if you need anything,
Change.
okay?
Trade. Ren. Buy her 8. There we go.
Thanks a bundle.
Oh.
Come back anytime.
Come on. Okay.
It's been
She's
fortified.
maxed. Good. Okay. And we only need 15 for our Grundle boy. So that's pretty good.
Hey, hey, I've been waiting for you.
Item.
Let me know if you need
Exchange.
anything, okay?
Convert. Trade Grundle. Hell yeah. Okay. 14. So we have
Thanks a
10
bundle.
points extra. So now I guess everything can go into the others, but I think I just won't bother
Hang
doing
in
it.
there.
There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. God, I was not. This took a lot. This was a lot faster than I was expecting it to be. After having learned how the system works, but still took a lot longer than I was hoping it would be at the start of the game. But okay.
Hey, I've been
What am I
waiting
doing? What
for
am I
ya.
doing? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Let me know if you need
Trade.
anything, okay?
Trade. So I already got Limb Bomb on each of the casters. Don't need another one of those. Ideally, I would get this. Like, swap my 2 EP3s that I have equipped instead. So, yeah, let's go for Emerald Gem. So require 2. I need another defense 3. Okay, so
Appreciate your business. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
let's just buy plenty of the 3s just to be sure, just in case. Because I mean, I got up team fuck ton of them, so it doesn't really matter. Like, this is why I'm surprised that the Sepith, or like that the highest level of the different things, you can't just buy for a shit ton of Sepith, right? That they leave it at these two. It's just like, why can't you just let me buy the big ones? Just let me do it. Okay. I have no idea the kinds of things that I'll need, but we have so much Sepith that it's comically worthless. This definitely feels like the game where, and I feel like I would be hard-pressed to be wrong on this, where it's like, oh yeah, you just have the most Sepith I think you've ever had. Right? Like, I don't think there has been another game where it's so readily available to you, right? Like, there are other games where you get plenty of Sepith to meet your needs, but never in, like, this quantity. Like, it's a lot of Sepith. And it's great. Okay,
We've
we're
got
gonna
the good
trade.
stuff.
So now, with the Earth. So, ideally, I'm gonna do this, because I have EP3 on a few of them, so might as well get my... Actually, you know what? Let's hold off on that. Okeana Shard Skill activation rate. This one requires Onyx Steel. Arch damage increase HP is higher. Onyx Steel, Onyx Steel, Onyx Steel. But all would be good to get. That's the thing. So, yeah, gonna get one of those. Gonna get one of those. Gonna get one of those. Right. Physical damage when HP is higher. Not the biggest deal, but I care more about Carnelia Gem. I think that this is probably a good purchase. One for each of my main guys. Physical damage when HP is higher. Like, it's fine. It's not bad. I'll buy one because I still haven't gotten the one for the quest or whatever. Esmalus Gem. I already have one, so I'll buy one more just to be certain. Noble Gem, I already got that. I don't really care about any of the other ones because, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I guess Rusalka would be a nice one to get again, but I don't care too much. Already have 2 Goldias, so we're fine. And then Mirage, I already have 2 Argem, so we're fine. Don't need more those. So what that means is I can now comfortably come in here and trade for Onyx Steel. I'm not worried about that. Let's also trade for the primes of each of those things. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't bother to get the... Actually,
Appreciate your business.
maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Good stuff.
Because I'm just
Thanks.
thinking
Let me know if you
that
need anything, okay?
Yeah, because you still have
Initiating
EP3. I
maintenance.
could have swapped that, but I mean, you don't need the EP3 is the thing. Right? You just have it for Deadly Lance. But I could
Initiating
change that.
maintenance.
Like, you don't even have it.
Initiating maintenance.
Just like having Deadly Lance, which isn't even like that big of a deal. Like, frankly, I should just swap it for more ATS. Because you don't need, like, that's the thing. You do not need it.
Skills
Okay.
updated.
So, couple of things.
Initiating maintenance.
I
Initiating
bought
maintenance.
Okeanos, which, right, there's Okeanos that is 5 wind. Okay, so I'd be going, yeah, that's the annoying part, where I'd be going from Volglyph. Are there any other better wind? I mean, the EP cut doesn't matter all that much, especially. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah. I don't need. So I'm going big damage.
Initiating
Use 2, 1128, 1149. Right. But if I take out EP cut 3 and just swap it with shard skill activation rate, right? Her activation rate for absorbing arts goes really well. Like it's pretty high.
Initiating maintenance.
Okay. So then you have Lorelei and Volglyph, which are the things that make damage higher.
Initiating maintenance.
So what I can do is this doesn't matter.
That's a single element.
I'm gonna remove
slot.
it. I'm
That's a
gonna
single element
instead
slot.
replace Goldie Gem there, and then you can get something like that,
Skills updated.
Lorelei, because right, like more like art range. It's art. You're using whale, which hits everything. Then Amatea, arts damage increase when HP is lower.
That's a single
Isn't
element slot.
all that important, right? Like the big thing it does get her quick start and gives SCLM boost, which I mean isn't bad. But I'm just thinking about like,
maintenance.
I mean I guess I could just remove her EP cut 3 as well,
Initiating maintenance.
because like this does have the potential to increase her damage. But yeah, we're gonna
Skills
replace
updated.
the cut. That way we can have
Maintenance.
really big damage on
Initiating
everyone.
maintenance. Initiating maintenance.
Yeah.
Initiating
It's really that evade 3 that is unfortunate, because she's able to get the help from getting both water and wind doubled. Right? So she can get up to Judgment
Initiating
Feather
maintenance.
without it. But there is no combo. There's no combo 6 wind in her loadout that lets it
That's
work,
a single element slot.
because there is no mind in wind quartz, which is interesting. I wonder if it's specifically because they knew if they gave you a mind wind quartz, that's just giving you a free Judgment Feather. Right? Like you only need 8 and 4 for Arc Feather. Okay, but that means both these gals are doing monstrous damage right now. We did just get these ones, so I'll swap out break 1 for this because that just makes a lot of sense. You did get the Esmos gem, which is evasion plus 16 and crit plus 24. So this does not give you any more crit, but it does give you more evasion because you already have evade 3. The only benefit I could imagine of replacing the evade 3 with this instead is it brings her crit up to 135.
Thanks a bundle.
Which
Hang in there.
Given her stuff on, she wouldn't necessarily need this, right? Because I could take this off, but then she would lose 15 speed and 150 accuracy. But what I could do is swap it with Lion King Seal, where it gives her a whole bunch of CP all the time, right? Or even True Macho Belt or something like that. But at the same time, I feel like I'm thinking too far into it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna give her more evade. Right? It just makes sense.
Modifying your orb
Just makes sense. Okay, and then you have break there and there. So what I'll do is I'll replace your break 2 with this, so we get more stun and more strength.
Shard skills updated.
Action 2. Wait, wasn't?
Initiating maintenance.
Yeah, no Vol Gem.
Shifting to maintenance.
It's like another
mode.
action 3.
Ini-
So that would be
initiating-
another thing that I would possibly
Ini-
like
initi-
Modifying your
get 2 more
ornament
Novel
card.
Gems, right? Just for the sake of speed is the only thing that I can think of,
For ya.
right?
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Uh,
Appreciate. We've got the appreciate your
come on,
business. We've got the
trade.
good stuff.
Trade time Novel Gems, and those are U material ones, which Frank, fuck, now that I think of it. Okay, I have 4 U material, so I need 2 more, so that means I need to get 4 plus 8, 12. I need 12 more U material pluses, which I feel like is reasonable for me to be able to get. And then I can just go for these, not for the art cast cut time on Van and Shizna, but purely for the speed boost.
Appreciate your business. Good luck with
Which is
the
wild to
investment.
think that I'm
Welcome
going
to Marvelous. Hang
that I
in
would
there.
want that quartz just for the speed, like comparatively. Okay,
Welcome.
let's also
I
come over
thought all you're
here,
charging now.
There we go.
Hang in there.
and yeah, let's keep it going. Disarm, slay. We'll do slay equipment. Okay,
and at 'em,
6
boys and
medium-sized
girls. Let's go.
monsters, but we are rocking
Activating
here.
shards.
See this
Activating
Phantasma.
shards. Activating
Yeah,
skill.
because now with her increased activation
Looks like a
chance
chest.
of
There's a ton of them. Should we get to
all
work?
the things, right? Like even with
I like
one
how this is
boost,
headed.
we're looking at
Activating skill.
so much.
Now or never.
It's damn near guaranteed.
Activating skill.
There we go.
It's a damn near guaranteed proc on the EP recovery, right? So doesn't really
You're a
hurt.
rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Ah,
For a good warm-up.
bitch. Looking the wrong way. Here we go. Move you guys.
Now or never.
Okay, luckily you're weak to whale, so you're
Activating skill.
dead. Also, I like how there's just the samurai bots now as
That's how it goes.
enemies. That's cool.
What'd you expect?
Okay, one more enemy that we haven't seen, which are those guys. Hey,
You're
you
a
guys
rowdy
fight me.
crowd, aren't you?
See this Phantasm, or Phantasma. I keep saying Phantasm because I'm thinking of, like, just a ghost in general. Or I'm thinking of Noble Phantasms, which I don't even watch Fate. I know about, like, the Fate verse and stuff, and their super moves are called Noble Phantasms. I did try to watch the, like, small comedy spin-off, where it's, like, the mix of that and, like, Type Moon or whatever it's called. Like the,
This could get tricky.
but didn't really
Looks
finish
like a
it, I think,
chest.
way back in the day. Okay, here you go. How's it going? See this
Activating
Phantasma.
Activating skill.
The funniest part is, I don't even check to see what they're weak to, right? Like, I'm so confident in my ability to just rinse them
Not a star for
that it does not matter what they are weak to. What matters is that I hit. And because you can't miss on arts, because it doesn't seem like enemies have an A evade stat, which is interesting when you get down to it. It's like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter what like they're weak to, because I do so much damage, right? I have my characters built in such a way that I'm doing so much damage that whatever they resist does not matter.
Nice. Moving on up.
There's a ton of them.
Okay.
Should we get to work?
There we go. We're just doing that.
Break a
Saw that there were quite a few enemies here, so
Skill.
figured it would just be worth my while to go for the XP.
I'm not a star for nothing. Huh?
Okay, you guys.
Shoot it.
Because also, like, the crazy part is, remember, I'm not doing anything
It's go time.
special.
Activating drive.
Like Judith is a better caster compared to Anya's because she has the Grimcat form, but most of the time I'm not using the Grimcat form in these fights. Like, which is mind-boggling that you can just have someone be this
This
powerful.
could get tricky.
Hey, Judith.
Okay, good. So 3 enemies that I need to do, and
Looks
disarm
like it
4
keeps going from here.
devices. Hey,
This
how's
could
it
get
going? Good. I think
Activating
the
skill.
weird tank guys are enemies that I haven't fought yet. Yeah, they were. Good EP charges. Don't need those.
I'm not a star for nothing. Talk about amazing, Judith.
Okay.
Careful. I sense an incredible aura.
Looks like the gang's
Bitch,
all
how
here.
dare you hit me?
Activating drive.
Judith!
I am
Activating skill.
It's go time.
6,000
Activating
EP.
Judith!
Regened. Absolutely bonkers. But yeah, now with less EP cuts and whatnot, it does make it a little bit more dangerous for if I get into a
No mercy for you.
fight where I don't have...
Certain arts seem to work
the
better.
fuck? Oh, yeah. Right, like if I don't have
Activating
enough,
skill.
if I don't regen it, right, if it does not proc, I'm running a risk of not being able to cast Whale,
Talk about
which is not the biggest deal because most of the fights that will become a thing in are
oh, goodies for the taking.
Initiating fading shards.
okay. How dare you?
Your turn, Judy.
How much damage?
Activating skill.
232. Okay, that's fine. Also, what? Defeat all monsters on floor. Wait, all monsters? Okay. Wait, this is floor 14. Okay, I was wondering. I was like,
I'm not a star for
getting
nothing.
very confused.
Be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
Okay, damn, I see that's gonna be.
Activating
annoying.
drive.
Your turn.
Activating skill.
Good, give it all back. Where is this chest? There we go. Swim skill stuff. Actually,
I'm
I
not
mean,
a star for nothing.
don't really need to be going for the chest anymore. Now that I think about
Looks
it.
like the gang's all here.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Activating drive.
Simply because it's like, what am I getting from them? Skill stones that to get
Now or
get
never.
Jin and Fee up is the only thing, but I don't. Like at the same time, I could just not bother. Also, now that I think about it, just realized. Vitra ZZZ, A damage accuracy. When you have on, it's damage and A damage. 63, 108, 113. Evasion plus 18. Okay, we'll put that on. Vasha Supreme. Give you a little bit more. Magius. Gladiator. Okay, actually, let's do Gladiator Mark II, and then we can compare it to... Okay, that's weaker. Is there any of them that make her damage number go up? No. Okay.
Not a star for nothing. You sure showed the deploying sword.
Oop, fuck. Did not mean. Oop.
Don't hold anything back.
Yeah, see,
Activating drive.
that is the danger of her
Activating
not
skill.
having the EP thing.
It's go time.
Activating drive.
Give it your all. Ha! Shoot it.
There we go. Rock. Yeah. 'Cause I think she also does not have... Oh, it's also because I'm using the quick arts outside of combat. That's
Yep.
one of the other
This looks like the end of
major
that section.
things. New materials. Okay.
Let's
Missing one
sing on.
disarm. God damn it.
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight.
Phantasm.
Activating skill.
Good. 13,000. Okay.
Activating skill.
Good.
I'll take it from here. Light.
That's how it goes.
Good.
I can do even better.
Probably should have swapped to
I did it. Onwards and upwards. I'll reach
Looks
even
like a
greater
chest.
heights.
swap someone else.
This could get tricky.
Um,
Let's go.
yeah, here you go.
Really?
Yeah, we're just gonna
That looks like a
opt
nice
not to
chest.
take some of these fights because the skill stones and shard tokens and whatnot. Like, we're getting 7,000 some odd shard tokens. If I see something on the path, right? Like,
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight.
yep. Good. Replace it.
Glad we're done
Bullshit.
with that. It's go time.
There's ass.
Shoot it.
Good. Bang.
Activating skill.
Nice.
Now or never.
7,000.
Certain arts seem to work better.
There you go.
Activating drive.
Your turn, Judith.
Bam.
Activating skill.
Bada boom. Okay.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, we're just gonna go. Destroy object. Yeah, destroy objects.
Ugh,
12.
this place goes on
Easy
and
enough.
on and on.
Nope.
I smell treasure. You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Mindful of ranged attack.
Careful, I sense an incredible aura.
Okay. You're a bomb. Bless me. Here we go.
Yep, this looks like the end of that section.
Okay. So now we just have the boss. Also, I just wanted to check this. Because we have been getting a lot of things. Silky dress. Yeah, those would decrease. Thing. You have evasion plus 12 on yours. I feel like that would be hard to beat. Yeah. The shoes, though. Shining heels. Yeah, give you that. Have shining heels. Striker chrono. Gray leg guards. Yeah. Okay. Doing pretty good.
Looks like a chest.
Hoping for a little bit more. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Healing arts. For a breath. Save. 93:47. Jesus Christ, that's so much time. We're gonna take a break, and we will be right back. And we're back. Yep. Okay. Go to the boss. Oh, you're big.
We'll cut you down to size.
Okay, D Bestia.
I like where this is
478. Okay, that's fine. Wait, nope.
headed.
Bad.
Pressure him and move in.
Okay, do that.
Here goes.
Do that.
Chance.
Do that. Jesus Christ, 5 to 22.
Counting on you.
Turns
She's
to
enough.
stun. That's pretty good. Actually going to.
Pressure him and move in.
Yeah, I really should.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
Pressure him and move in. Keep it up. It's working. Get in there.
There we go.
Break a leg, Judith. You
Go
almost-
go Grimcat. Can't move. Nice. Cetus. Cetus.
Judith.
Activating skill.
Nice.
You know what to do.
Activating skill.
It's
Good.
go time.
Okay. Cetus. Yeah, basically they can do Cetus from full. They can do it twice. And
Activating skill.
they have to proc EP recovery on at least one of those,
Activating skill.
or else they're basically out of EP.
You'll be sorry.
Activating drive.
Cetus.
Give him your all. Ha! Judith.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Here goes. Ha!
Activating drive.
You know what to.
Activating skill.
Let's go.
Okay.
Get in there. Ha! Break a leg.
Good.
Activating skill.
Easy. Dude, the whale is just so strong. Getting 13,000 and not leveling. E material plus times 3.
This was inevitable.
1 SP, 250 Marduk as a reward. Thor version 20. 8,000 shard tokens. That's 16 mystic things by itself. Judith's Ghost Town times 5. Submerged Terrace. Are we just going through this stuff? Okay, so I should only have a couple more at most, right? Like, I would think. Yeah. So let's come over
I've been
here.
waiting for you. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks a bunch. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
I mean, I guess I don't have anything else to use them on, so right, like
Thanks a bundle.
nothing else to
Hang
use
in
use the points on.
Faster and
There.
faster all the time.
They're wasting otherwise. Not going to use them, but
Hey,
here,
I've been
okay,
waiting
item
for ya.
shop.
Let
I
me
did
know
want
if
to
you need anything, okay?
trade, right? Because time noble gem. Okay, so do 2 more noble gems. Okay, and now all my Umateers can now go into.
Appreciate your business. Mwah!
Now all my Umateers can now go into.
Maintenance mode.
Initiate.
Whatchamacallit. They can go into. Come on. Use your brain. They can go into the weapons. They can go into the steel.
Sure. I don't mind taking a look.
Why do you have to be Earth? Earth and space. 2 Earth slots.
Adjustment complete.
I feel like I would quite literally just want to go like big cast, like big speed on him.
Taking a look.
Big speed and the defense or the
Commencing the-
shield.
Maintenance mode.
Yeah, Hecatoncheires. That's like the only thing that I would want. Okay.
Welcome to Marduk
But with
Support.
that,
All
let's do
charged
that.
and ready to go. Good luck with the
And
investigation.
yeah, let's keep going. Okay, slay healing items. Yeah, sure, I'll go slay healing items. That might give me a
Time
Zoran
to
capsule.
start sniffing around.
Okay, U material pluses. That's good.
Be mindful of ranged attacks.
Okay,
Your turn.
Activating skill.
good. There's 0 arts turn. That's helpful.
Physical attacks advised.
I didn't even. You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Activating drive.
Shoot it!
Activating skill.
The was it Lorelei or Volgolith is a lifesaver in regards to.
Activating shards. Activating.
A chance!
Activating.
Is a lifesaver in regards to the.
That looks like a nice chance.
Nice. Moving on.
Activating shards.
In regards to keeping my EP
Activating
high,
skill.
because it's so easy. Like it boosting the proc rate by 20% is actually major.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
All right, you guys, come fight me.
Activating shards.
Break a leg!
Activating skill.
You didn't get it back. Oh well.
Physical attacks advised.
Okay, still missing.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Activating drive.
Break a leg!
Okay.
Activating skill.
Now or
Good.
never!
Activating.
Now
Yep.
we're talking.
Counting on
Make it count, man.
16.
Use a Sharpie to get.
There we go.
you. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Goodies for the
Going, man.
taking.
Okay. What? Okay, I haven't fought you. I was like, what could I possibly have not fought?
Shoot it!
Activating
Go.
skill.
It's go time.
Back.
Activating drive.
Shoot it!
And then if I don't absolutely need to use whale, it might be better for me to kind of err on the side of caution and go for
Amazing, Judith.
obsidian array or other such things. Okay, we've got 2. Slay
Looks
monsters,
like it
9
keeps going from
small. Okay, already. See. These are ones they have.
This
Okay.
could get tricky.
Both of them. Hey, how's it going, you guys? Okay, cool.
Shoot it!
Man.
Activating skill.
And if I do need to guarantee it, I could always boost
This'll
twice.
make her a good warm up.
Have a target pack ready.
I think that is another entirely plausible, reasonable thing for me to do. Because I think once it's boosted, it's guaranteed. Or once it's fully boosted, it's guaranteed.
Had to be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
Yeah, because right now it's at 90. If I do that, they're all at 120.
Certain arts.
Right,
seem
so
to work
it's
better.
it is more helpful.
Activating skill.
There we go. 9 small monsters vanquished in the area. E material times 3. We'll take it. More trade. Okay, already got it. Both are missing 1, so and I only have
This place goes on and on and on.
material plus times 10. Nice. For 15, there's 11, so I'll get an 8th. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to redo this one.
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
You guys are weak to time, so we'll go Nebulous Cannon instead.
Activating skill.
It's go time!
Activating drive.
Shoot it!
Because it's still plenty powerful enough, I'd say.
Give them your all! Now!
While also being weak enough for it to. Oh, you guys weren't the one?
I can do even
Ah,
better.
you guys
Watch
were the
it.
ones.
That one's big.
One step.
You know what, fuck, I want to make sure I get my EP back.
Activating skill.
Good.
Now or never! Ready to roll! Shoot it!
Activating skill.
Because the benefit is I just get the S boost back when I go and shatter stuff on the
like a
field
chest.
anyway, so
I didn't even break a
it's
sweat.
not even
Talk
that big of a
about
deal for me
amazing student.
to use 2 boost.
Be mindful of ranged attacks.
Oh
This
yeah,
could
I
get
need to.
tricky.
Wasn't even thinking about it. It's like I need to go for the medium-sized ones, which I'm just gonna skip these ones. Actually, no, here's what we're gonna do.
Ready to roll.
Use
Activating
Phantasma.
drive.
Make sure I get it all
Activating
back.
skill.
Now or never.
Boost level. Activating
Yep.
drive. Activating skill.
Good.
I'm not a star for nothing.
You
Oh,
sure
wait, no,
should.
we already. Fuck.
You have a charge attack.
I turned
ready.
around. Oh, leave me alone, please.
How's this?
Activating shards. Certain arts seem to work
Keep it
better.
up. It's working.
Certain arts seem to
I
work
like
better.
where this is headed.
Your turn, Judith.
Activating skill.
Just got my electric bill. Oh boy. I wonder what the damage is this month. Oh gee willikers.
Your turn.
Activating skill.
Also, like, I get a lot of boost from hitting enemies anyway, because there's so many individual hits, and I'm hitting so many like, each one is multiple people, right? Like, I'm not just doing it's not single type. Okay. Sound devices.
I'll
Looks
take
like
it
it
from
keeps
here.
going
Let's
from here.
I'll do it as she's gonna.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you? Come forth.
Because it doesn't really matter
Ooh, now they'd make
who
for
I'm
a
using
fun
for
fight.
it. I just don't want to be using someone whose MP I rely on. There we go. Water Seppa.
Well, we're done with that.
Beat down.
There we go. Come on. Nope.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Just want the chest. Anya skill stone. Well. Okay, there's 3 enemies that I haven't fought here, so that makes up the rest. So that's pretty good. Healing arts, aura breath. Let's save. I like doing the save before going into these guys, just because I can save. So why not? Okay. Oh, okay. Fuck. Oh, okay. That reflects physical. That reflects
where this is
magical. So we need to come over here and
I like where this is headed.
actually, let's do this.
Here goes.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
What?
Now we're talking.
Okay.
Going all in. Show me what you.
Let's go, Anya.
Okay. Good.
Activating drive.
Phantasma. Rimcat.
Chance.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. I like where this is headed. Give them your all.
Big fat.
Okay. There we go.
Chance.
Action it.
Do that as well. Okay. And then.
Keep it up. It's working.
Do one. Screaming burst. Oh wow, 4,000.
You know what
Okay.
to do.
Good.
Activating skill.
Shoot it.
No problemo
Activating
now.
skill.
Now that the shields have been taken out.
Here goes.
Activating drive.
Shoot it.
Yeah, so she does 61,000. I mean, we're also getting the damage bonus, so
Activating skill.
76,000.
It's go time.
Good luck. Attack their weakness with another
Keep
draw.
so. Your turn, Judith.
Good.
I like your dice activate. Ha! You know what to
Activating
Boost it.
skill.
Because it doesn't need it.
shoot it.
Activating skill.
Yep. God.
That's how
The
it
whale.
goes.
Ooh, wow. Okay. 3.5.
What you expect?
Honestly, like, if I handled it right, probably could have gotten up to it 4 times. But do I need to get to it 5 times for the
Onwards
achievement
and
now?
upwards.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I need.
This was inevitable.
Magius Infinite. So I think that's the one that I have on. Or that's Thor. Hey, damn it. Yeah, that's not the one. Yeah, that's the one that. So I have you on that, and that's boosted by another, basically 20. That'd be her stuff by 21. Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do that, and then you can go up to Ritra there. Okay, just basically swap it. Okay. Oh, Handguard's final phase. Nice. Okay, so that means that we are almost there.
Hey, hey!
We're almost
waiting for
basically
all
done
charged
with
and ready to
the
go.
almost done with the whatchamacallit, the post game.
Nice and
Okay, Onyx Steel times 2, nice. Okay. Onyx Steel times 5, yeah, quintuples of 5 times. Yeah, all enemies logged is going to be an annoying one because I don't even know. Like, I have a feeling that like the 2 that I missed must have been like ads that get like spawned in, right? Right, like that has to have been it, right? Like, I can't imagine anything else really, because I know it can't have been Mark and Garten ones. Right, like, because I'm checking all of these literally as I go to make sure it's not Mark and Garten ones. Also, another 37,000 S tokens. Jesus Christ. Might have to do that purely for U materials and whatnot.
Want a place to chill? Then
Item
look
shop,
no, we've got the
trade,
good stuff.
trade, U material pluses. Can get 4 of those. Can get 2 more of those.
Thanks a bundle.
Okay. I don't think there are really any
We've
other
got the
things.
good
So
stuff.
customize. Buy. You got the Cyber Edge. Cyber Edge Plus.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you
Craft.
need anything, okay?
Customize. Yeah, so I could boost it a little bit. Boost it a little bit. And then boost it a little bit. Alright, like they're not massive increases. That's like 27. That's 29. A damage, it's only 13. And hers A damage, it's only 11. Right? Like, does not really seem to be worth it too much. Like the fact that I already have the base thing on everyone is good enough, I'd say. I'll boost that just because. I'll boost this just because, and then I'll boost Vans. Yeah, I mean, I might like if I have the stuff,
Thanks a bundle.
might as well. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to get the best stuff for every single
I'll take over.
person. I think that would be a tad ridiculous at this point. But dude, we are rocking our levels. Okay, purely for the sake of New Game Plus, what I'm going to do is swap you out, swap you out. Swap you out. Yeah, I'm not gonna need you. You can say you can stay. You're at least 73, and I don't have to use you all that much. So in terms of like forced people in situations, I would rather get these guys some levels. Because if I have to use them, then there is good reason for me wanting to get rid of them. Okay, so fire quartz or equipment. We'll go with equipment.
Time to get to work.
Hell yeah. Okay. So this is actually pretty neat. I like this. Structure-wise, it's also a little bit easier. Slay medium-sized monsters. You got it.
This
Hey,
could get
come fight
tricky.
me. There we go.
Level maximum.
There we go. We're just gonna double boost because we get it all back. So, no reason not to.
Yeah, I'm not a star for nothing.
Had to be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
This could get tricky.
Fight me.
Level maximum.
I think if I'm not getting it all back, then it would not be a great idea, but I am getting it all back, and I want
Skill.
There we go.
my EP. So, I have figured out the
Physical
strat.
attacks advised.
Deploying star. Ready to roll.
Activating
And I
drive.
think so long as I'm hitting,
Activating
I think
skill.
4 enemies is the key number to get it all back. Ooh, wait, I probably should have gotten another city, I guess. Eh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
There's a ton of them.
Should we get to work?
Okay.
Level maximum.
This is certainly enough to get me all the way.
Skill.
Now or never.
Okay.
Boost level
And then,
maximum.
doesn't really matter what the rest is. I can just use
Get in there,
crafts.
season up.
A chance. Ha, there.
Have some more.
Good. Okay. Nice scope.
Now
Oh,
they'd make
Jesus
for a fun
Christmas.
fight.
Okay, we got 4. I'm gonna use 1. Be risky with it.
Activating skill.
There we go.
It's go time.
Activating drive.
Shoot it.
Although if I do want to be risky with it, if multiple stay alive, I guess I could always do a
What'd you expect?
do another one for the second. Okay, we got
I did.
1 to get
One
through.
step closer to reaching my peak.
I smell treasure.
Yeah, there might be good shit
There's
in
a
here.
ton
So
of them. Should we get to work?
beat you, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go middle because there's one that we
Oh,
haven't
a new
fought,
area. Let's keep it up, you guys.
and it'll give me at least an option to go to 2 different spots.
Watch it. That one's big.
There's a ton
Yeah.
of them.
You gonna fight?
Should we get to
You gonna
work?
fight? There we go.
Level maximum. Activating drive.
Yeah, I want to bring in as many people as possible.
Activating skill.
Now or never.
And the nice part is, once I've boosted, right, I don't have to re-pop the boost, so I just get free cast. Okay,
Physical
I'm not
attacks
a star for
advised.
nothing.
You sure showed them,
okay,
Judith.
there we go. These are the new ones.
Ready to roll.
Not Shanti or whatever they're called.
Activating skill.
There we go. Thank you.
That looks like a nice chest.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Talk about
second.
amazing, Judith.
Can actually pick them up. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, medium-sized
Physical
monsters.
attacks
Hello there.
advised.
Going all in.
Certain arts seem to work. Activate.
Get in there, season up. Make it count, Van.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Keep it up, it's working. Get me off.
All you on, yes.
Too long.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
There we go. Hey, nerd. How's it going, Fontano? Thanks for dropping by. We are in what I think is the last of the post-game, whatchamacallums?
New area.
Devices.
Keep it up.
Around is her. Post-game, garden levels. Has been pretty smooth sailing, frankly. 16 is the last one, yes, nice.
Careful. I sense some incredible aura.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Here goes.
Looks like a chest.
I'll take over.
It's go time.
Hey, you guys want to fight me? You guys want to fight me? You guys want to fight me? There we go. Double whale.
Activating drive.
Your turn, shoot.
Yeah, it's been going pretty smoothly. It's nice not having to
Go time.
feel the desire or need to equip everyone with like the best shit.
Activating skill.
Like, so I don't. It's like I feel the need to like go and grind out like an absolute
I didn't
crap ton of
Sure showed
of
them.
the steel.
Physical attacks advised.
Hey, you guys want to fight? Yeah, you guys come on, fight me, bro.
Level maximum. Activating
Go.
drive.
But yeah, just grab everyone,
Activating skill.
double boost,
Now or never.
and then
Ready to roll.
win.
Psycho activate.
Like, you just get so much. Just dump my materials in the gang, everyone. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what I've done. It's just a matter of how exactly going about that, right?
Activating drive.
Because
Activating skill.
like there's a lot of the material goes into
Level max.
getting
Activating
the steel
Activating
for the
skill.
weapon, but then it's like, okay, also the quartz that I want, like being like, okay, where are the best quartz? Where's like the optimal setups for like all like for my 4 main people? What is optimal setup? And just making sure I have that prepped on everyone, or at least what I think optimal setup is.
This
Yeah.
will get tricky.
I smell treasure.
And that's kind of what took a lot of the U materials. Yeah, as long as I had feather stuff came up. Yeah, feathers. Basically, my mentality is feathers and EP recovery are the big ones, right? Because they just work really well.
Here
I
goes.
smell treasure.
Hey, you guys want to fight me? You guys want to fight me, bro? You guys want to fight me, bro?
Level maximum.
Yeah, because it lets me do that. Because like I took off some EP cuts for damage,
I like where
but
this is headed.
I made it so when I double boost or even when I do a single boost, like if I do a single boost, I have a 90% chance of proccing EP recovery based on damage. If I double boost, it's guaranteed.
Certain
So I'm guaranteed to get back all the EP I spent on this cast. Yeah, 125 were banded their Italian protection. Oh my god.
Now or never.
Okay,
Ready to roll.
there we go. Let's do
activating
this again.
drive.
It doesn't really matter. This
Activating
goes based on
skill.
damage, and you do so much damage, you get it all back. Anyway, hello there, sir. Might I interest you in some death?
Ready to roll.
Activating skill.
Go. It's like getting back damn near 10,000 EP, which you can't even have. You can't have that much EP. you cannot build your character in a way in which you could have 10,000 EP. Wait, how the fuck are you not?
I didn't
How are
even
you not
break
in
the
either
sweat.
of those fights?
sure showed
Nice free
them,
spells for
Judith.
most anger. Yeah. I mean that's how I'm running both both Judith and Anya. It's like they basically have the
This could get
same
tricky.
loadout.
Here goes. Let's go. Come forth.
Like I like 1,000 plus ATS. Yeah, I think that's about the same for both Maniac and
That's the end of that
okay. Hey guys, you want to fight? You want to fight? Fine.
Ready to roll.
Activating drive.
Break a leg.
And I specifically put on
Skill.
arch drivers that had a lot of open slots, not because I wanted to use them, but because I just didn't want to have a whole bunch of arts that I don't use
Nothing.
taking up space. So like my arch driver for her is literally Whale, Cannon, and Ray. Because like I don't need all the other ones. I just need to go do it quick. For me, that I started surviving instead of ATS at a certain point. And like 15k health, my lord. I mean, she has 14 now from just other stuff. But yeah, so these two are basically running the same thing, just kind of slightly different. She has Amatea because she doesn't really need it,
Initiating
but
maintenance.
it is nice her having the SELM boost. in Hawkeye and Quick Start. I feasibly, well, actually I couldn't because I don't have, could swap it with something that decreases it or decreases EP cost. But I'm like, well, if he takes damage, at least her attack will go up. Probably should have done that, yeah. But basically, these two are running the same thing, which is the idea of just generally cast fast, have high speed, big damage, and make whale go burr. I'll forgive you for Okeanos Falcon, dude. It's this is a really good shard skill activation rate plus 20%. Like, it is super good for these two's end game builds. But yeah, it's
Amazing.
just so good. Also, how many? I still need 3 more. So I'm hoping that
Looks like it keeps going
whatchamacallit,
from
the
here.
boss will be 3 distinct enemies. Of course, Gray, I'm still not able to set way in that way. I mean, it's sort of like Kerberos, right? Where it's like the Japanese way / the Greek way to say it is with the C, with the K sound instead of the C sound, instead of Oceanus
It's go time.
or Cerberus.
Level maximum. Activating
Wow, like they just really love whale, being like, yeah, we're double weak to whale.
That one's big.
Okay, hey, you guys wanna? There's only 4 of you guys, so that might, whatever.
Activating drive.
I'll do 1. Hope for the 90.
Activating
It
skill.
happened. There we go.
I'm not.
You guys are all big. We're just gonna skip.
Talk about amazing.
Yeah, it's nice also being at a point where it's like I actually can just skip all the chests and not feel like I'm missing out on some
Activating
good
drive.
good things, or at least
Activating skill.
not having to. Because I've always gotten all the chests because I just don't want to
Drive.
have the idea of waste,
Activating
right?
skill.
Where it's like you can trade the stones for the other character stones, but at the same time you can just pick up the stones base and not have to need to trade. But all the characters that I care about, that is all the characters that are not Jin and Fee, and I only care about them because a lot of them are forced to be in your party in base game, are all max now. I'm busy with X. I haven't platinum this yet. Okay.
That looks like a
Well,
nice
I'm
chest.
gonna be probably gonna be platinum this off stream because I'm not doing this. I don't think
Shoot it.
I'm not looking up the speedrun stats, but I mean, game wouldn't take that long. But I mean, in terms of achievements that I've yet to get, right? What am I looking at? Build battle section in the notebook. I need to figure out what 2 I missed. And I met one of the new characters then, nice. And then Chaos Gray Order, right? Each individual max, which I'll need to look at the quests and whatnot and figure out how to max those. Basically, you just need to go Chaos heavy because I think Gray and Order will just happen. Nightmare, that's pretty simple. Raised, so once I get these 3, this one just happens. Connection stages, that should be relatively easy, given that I can redo the connection events. All in-game achievements other than EX, I need to do basically these just normally to get the remaining ones of those, and then all achievements will proc on its own. But yeah, the annoying one I feel will be figuring out what 2 enemies I missed at some point in the game, because I don't know. I'm imagining that they may have been... Also, you have infinity tickets for the festival if you're short again. You have infinity tickets for the festival, but you still only get 20 points the first time you do something with someone. If I'm remembering what I think it was Wolf Slash had yesterday. Okay, only 1 thing here. I mean, 5 onks doesn't really matter, but would still be nice. Okay, so let's do healing art. Let's do Celestial. Doesn't matter. Are you only 2 short, or are you 2 short counting this area? No, I'm only 2 short. Anything in post-game is EX. Any enemy. Any enemy in post-game is an EX enemy, which doesn't count towards this. I'm missing 2 in the main game. And I don't know what 2. Like, I don't know where it could have happened either. Like, in my brain, it goes into, like, that cold steel and, like, other bullshit where it's like, oh, you need to wait for a boss to summon ads so you can battle scope those. But, like, maybe I wailed them too fast. Right? Like, that's literally the only thing I can think of. But yeah. So I did that. Let's save after that, and let's fucking go, bro. Oh, they even force you to walk up. Hell yeah, brother.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take over.
Did you get the Melchior clone? Yeah, he summoned it. Yeah, he summoned it. I remember that. Finale, retrograde. Yeah, he's over there, Melchior copy. I got no idea. Yeah, exactly. Right, like. Ugh. And like the annoying part is it's like I'm gonna have to. Like they don't even like. I wish they had counts, right? Like I wish they had a count here. I'd just be, of just saying like, hey, here's how many you got out of however many. Here's however many you got out of how many. Or just giving me a total of how many I got. Yeah, these are not in the sky. True. Not having to battle scope everything is nice. It's literally just encounter it and kill it. But that's the thing I'm surprised about. What didn't I kill? At what point did I just skip past enemies? Like, basically it's saying, in my head, I'm just like, well, when I go through Nightmare, I just need to take just, like, a whole bunch of different fights just randomly as I go through the game and just one tap. Like, real quick. What's that supposed to be? Meant more the fact that enemies would just be in other... And, oh, yeah, that too. Not having to randomly, like, continuously encounter one enemy to just get a different enemy to spawn. Yeah, that was quite annoying. I honestly had that annoyance more with like Zero and Azure, frankly, to get some of like the rare, like, what was it, butterfly enemies or like bird enemies, right? Those. So that's supposed to be a breach in virtual space. How very peculiar. Maybe this is where the corrosion originates. If that's true, whoever's responsible for this is likely waiting on the other side. We can't be too prepared before heading through then. Let's call in everybody who's on standby once we're good to go. Okay. Just to check. Okay, so going through here brought a lot of them up from like 70 something up to like 87, 75. The palms across. Although you can do really cool cheese strats by getting like 3 enemies all in one fight thing and then popping a whole bunch of fucking items. As long as you get like 3 or 4 shining palms and take them out with S-crafts, bro. Just pop them items. Get like XP multiplier out the wazoo. Boom. Easy. Entering the portal will initiate encounter with the final boss trial. It's highly recommended to be as fully prepared as possible. Okay. And if I remember right, Fontaine, you said this, what, took you 2 tries?
Is this
Oh, hello there.
a rift in the virtual world?
Is there digital monsters here? Look, I had to do that for the speedrun. Hate it, and that's why I don't run glitchless.
Yes. These coordinates fall on an imaginary axis.
Oh, wait.
This must be the origin point of the corrosion.
You killed my first team, my second team was not prepared. Okay. Well, if he kills my first team, it's going to be very much the same because I don't have any quartz equipped on any other people other than Ren and Rosette, who are not my second team right now.
There's this heavy, gloomy energy here. Almost like we're getting weighed down. Yeah. Something crazy intense is lurking around.
Must be our guilty party. Can't get a handle on it, though.
Fee just collecting a nice easy paycheck for for this game, right? Where it's like, I got like 5 lines. Hell yeah. I mean, I did lose the first round team, but I was able to win. Okay.
Yeah, this one's shaping up to be a little different from what we've gone against so far. Huh? What am I picking up on here?
A scent?
Scent? Wait. This is...
What you smelling, boy? Oh, what the fuck?
It's coming.
Okay.
Stay on the alert.
He's smelling trauma. Or he was forced to read a book for a while. Oh yeah, because that wasn't that a thing. Like he was forced to read like a forbidden book.
I can sense your presence.
Yo, we doing Demon Lord again? The Apocrypha, yeah.
Then our pride. The false demon lord.
Yo. Yo, okay.
Isn't that?
No, it's like last year all over again.
But this is a different looking one. He's like all light or something. Is he a different Demon
I
Lord?
see their meaning. It resembles the creature that revealed itself during the Pandemonium incident.
Vagrant's Diaspora. One of the 5 demon lords who rules over the 77 devils.
Okay. Time to get two. We're gonna have a win rate of 2 out of 5 of the Demon Lords.
But that's impossible. It's not even the same color.
Yes, it's practically the exact inverse of the dark blue entity we faced before. And yet,
Are you suggesting this is one of the 4 remaining demon lords?
Yeah. Why don't we just ask him? Formless Demon Lord Metatros Diaspora. Okay. Metatros.
I am that which ought to manifest in this world. The true demon lord.
Ah.
You, the fallen, vanquished fake, are best left to fade in the benighted rift.
Yo, can we just kill all the Demon Lords?
How is it so powerful?
True Ultra Demon Lord beats your Demon Lord.
Its spiritual force is off the charts. That big lug is about as menacing can possibly get.
She's not as excited.
Well, we've made it this far. All that's left is to take that thing out and put these anomalies behind us.
I don't appreciate you calling me a fake and dredging up my past. But I can gripe after we beat your ass. Let's go, team!
Yeah!
Weapons ready! Spare no effort taking it down!
Okay.
Celebrate my advent.
Okay, let's just come in here. Wait, what are you weak to? Oh, you're weak to whale. Oh, you poor bitch.
I like where this is headed.
Okay, let's just come over here. We're gonna do a nice heated roar.
Here goes.
Actually, let's see if I can't
Use a
like
sharp boost to get the upper hand.
do that.
Here goes.
Probably can't slow you. We're gonna take into account the 525. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I see it. Doesn't.
All you on yes.
Okay.
Going all in.
Okay. Wandering Spirit. Okay, well, good thing I'm wailing.
Turn now.
Okay, now the question is, do I want to stick with Shizna or do I want to... Well, I can't swap to her, it says she's not here. Okay, well, that answered my question. You guys are also weak to whale? Oh, you poor bitch. Okay, can I get a side attack on you? Yeah, I can.
This is it.
I was saying whale doesn't work, it's just not one. Oh yeah, no. I mean, that's been the case for most of the bosses in post-game, right? Like, you have to do it a few times. Okay. Boom.
Activating
Nice.
skill.
Good. And the ads actually help a decent amount because they
You know what to do on
Boost level maximum.
yeah, actually I wonder how does the timing on S boost duration work if you do one boost on a later turn? Exploration. Because if it adds another turn, right, then she'll keep it beyond the next time she gets to act.
Going all in.
But if it's only the one time, then she'll lose it after her next attack. He doesn't care as long as you're not on 2.
You know what to do, Anya.
Okay, hit you with that.
Skill.
Defense down, get it back. Okay, she's still boosted, so it might actually be beneficial to do one boost one turn, and then another boost the next, so you're not rocking 2.
Activating drive.
Right, if that makes any sense, right?
Activating drive.
Like kind of, like that way, hopefully you get like 3 turns of boost. Yeah, you know. So defend keeps a check on if S-Craft has been used. Oh yeah, no, it keeps a check 100%.
Activating skill.
Good.
It's go time.
Activating drive.
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Let's call behind you. And then we're also gonna whack you with this. Actually, for the sake of having an extra S boost column. Not that it matters. Hell yeah. Oh, that's presumably phase what? This has been a very calm meta shot. Whales, bro. The fucking whales, dude. Oh, he got more arms. His fingies.
The pressure's building.
Ooh.
We're wearing it down, though. Keep up the offensive.
I like just seeing through Lapis's head and seeing a gun. Oh, he's truly a demon lord now. And then he becomes a tree.
Tell me what the hell's going on here?
Its form is falling apart. Could it be?
A rather paltry excuse for a demon lord, if we can even call it one.
Hey, stop taunting it. Don't taunt it.
I am no falsity.
Falsity? Is that a word?
I shall actualize my existence. No longer have I need of that arrogant intermediary. Without his obstruction, everything will be mine.
Arrogant intermediary.
Damn. You're one pitiful sap. A watered-down knockoff like you has no business calling anybody a fake.
Oh.
In reality, you're just a massive data construct. An irregularity uploaded to the Merhian Garten.
Oh, okay. So he's not
But
actually a
what really
demon
gets
lord.
me is how in the know you are about Vagrant's diaspora and the other 4 demon lords. I'm willing to bet we have that jackass Auguste to thank for that.
Okay.
Wait a moment. Are you sane?
Yep, it's pretty much the only possibility left. I believe the monster's form is based on something the DG cult stole from the Septian Church.
A copy of the Book of Ezer. One of the Apocrypha.
Now I get it. That's the one that tells about the demon lord inside Van.
The maniacal material it was banned for. Had a passage describing the pandemonium, too.
That's right. Back when the cult had me in its clutches, I was forced to read it almost every day. It's a scent my nose will never forget. I know it all too well.
How horrid. Van.
It just keeps circling back to the cult, doesn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
So, that's no demon lord at all then.
It's entirely possible that Auguste utilized that forbidden text to hack into the Merhian Garden. It initially served as the ideal data construct for wreaking havoc on Marduk's systems.
But then it went off the deep end, just like we're seeing now. Yep, you called it.
Mare Bear, you sure took your sweet
I feel
time.
like how she always does a flip whenever she
Was it because
manifests.
the big guy here's a phony? It's nothing but a data-driven reproduction.
Okay.
No more, no less. The copy of the Book of Ezer was already worse for wear, with parts being rewritten to suit the user's aims.
Much since it's Hargrave's Day reveal.
But that thing's own ego keeps it from accepting that simple fact. It's sad.
Oh,
I see.
poor Data Demon Lord.
So even with all that power, it's still hollow inside.
Hollow style?
But that way, I almost feel for it.
How about no? How about we just kill it?
Fate can be cruel sometimes. But the kindest thing we can do at this point is put the poor thing out of its misery.
Giving this Demon Lord thing pity.
Yeah.
Bang of Metatron.
Insolent curs. Do not speak lightly of me, feeble sons of man. Cower, tremble, and despair. I am a demon lord. I am absolute. I shall manifest into this world and bring forth destruction untold.
You might be as much of a victim as the rest of us, so consider this a mercy. This nightmare has overstayed its welcome. About time we wrapped it up for good.
Right. The DG cult will haunt us no longer.
It all ends here. Let's go, everyone.
And this is optional post game. Curious to know if they're ever gonna reference this in Horizon. I have to stop myself from calling it Kai. Okay, heated war. Bada bing, bada boom. Coin bullets.
Chance.
Raging Buster. I just like to call games by like their like official names, just to keep it in myself, like keep myself proper. Zero Gleam, boom, hell yeah, nice. Okay, you go Grimcat Rangers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Once again, you're gonna zero. Go Hefrasta. Okay. Again, freebie. Bam. Nice. Get that damage bonus up before she does hers. Yeah, the unfortunate part is single target not getting much S boost out of them.
Now or never.
Oh, but we did get that bonus, so do another one there. Hell yeah, do one there.
Activating drive. Shoot it.
Ooh.
Activating skill.
God, that murdering Tothan Blade and X was more familiar than I thought he was ruthless. Just in terms of voice actor, or he a character that you previously knew? Yeah, okay.
Now or never.
Dude, Rufus being a G at the end of this game, getting Marielle to the group in time, like, for real? Pretty good guy. Yeah, the final boss of this game was so fucking fun. Like, the sequence was so entertaining with how that final boss just did all its shit. Okay, he's still got a few more turns, so yeah, we'll do this. Boom. Crit. Yeah, 30. Gets me Ruben Lapis and art and stuff for this game came out. I was imagining you just be wandering around Calvert doing stuff.
Certain arts seem to work.
Yeah, no, that's not the way it seems to have happened.
Activating drive.
You know what to do on
Okay, bam.
Activating skill.
Dude. Yeah, it's really good that I focused on getting EP recovery on
Activating skill.
on my two casters, because if I didn't, boy howdy, these endgame strats wouldn't work.
Here goes.
I'm not no bitch falsity.
Drive.
Ready to roll.
Okay.
You know what to do on ya.
Activating skill.
I thought arts are broken in like CS1 and 2 with Elliot. This is ridiculous.
Activating skill.
Oh my god. Katea Fiasaya Savom. Hope that I'm not gonna regret having not. Oh, dude, finger gun. I mean, even if they go down, I have Anya's, hopefully. I think I still have some rapid force with her. Maybe, maybe not. It's been in the shadows for too long, burning the way of S spam. Oh, you didn't even KO me.
You'll be sorry.
23,000. Yeah, okay. Well, have.
Activating drive.
You know what? No. We need Audra Sunray.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course.
I feel like arts were appreciated pretty well in like Sky and Zero. Like Sky and like Crossbell. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Unless you're doing a phase 3. But you're good in Sky because we have no. Exactly. Right. I was like, yeah, Ariel! Woo!
Why must I be so incomplete? Would that I could have a second chance.
If you're feeling spicy, Aerostorm, right? And then again, this guy's second chapter and, you know, third, and you got actual full AoEs, and it's like, oh shit, dude. Yay!
Well, that's the end of it.
Not gonna miss that whack job.
There's no more trace of the distortions. That giant swath of data must have been cleanly erased.
I felt kind of bad for it at the end, though.
Indeed. Even still, I feel this was for the best. We spared it from living on as a lie.
All things return to the benighted dark eventually. One could almost call it a form of salvation.
True. You might have a point there. Oh, wait. What about the Book of Ezer?
No need to get in a twist about it. The copy the DG cult stole was recovered during the big cleanup operation, 11 years back. By Master himself, no less.
Back in my day, we didn't have Eschaton Genesis Flood. That Scream and Zero Cannon.
Never realized.
That Scream.
The being
Hell
we
yeah.
vanquished was likely nothing more than second-hand data that a Goost fellow pieced together. Although I never imagined that it could be used to create such a creature. Said data has now been thoroughly obliterated, however. So it's unlikely to ever be abused again.
If there's nothing else after this, chances are
for that.
that's where I'm going to be calling everything.
This loose end from
But
the
yeah,
Garten led us
hope you have a
right
nice
to
meal.
another from the cult.
That's only to be expected, what with the mad philosopher's plot being the common thread between them.
From a risk management perspective, I'd say it was worth the trouble.
Well, guess that about wraps up our Gardens arc too, huh, S?
Definitely. I can already feel the weight lifting off my shoulders.
Congratulations! You two are finally free!
Yay!
I'm glad I hopped on this train, even if it was only at the end.
The very, very
Take on
end.
Marduk aside, it's nice to have these anomalies over with.
Speaking of Marduk...
Mhm.
Hey, party people! Guess what? As of just now, the Marian Garden is 100% glitch-free.
It's 100% glitch free.
Full control back again. Way to save the day, guys.
Good job, us.
Where the heck are we anyway? These coordinates are like crazy loco.
It may require a bit of
Where
explaining.
the hell are we? Are we in
We'll walk you through it
Demon
all
Lord
later.
Realm?
But for now, I think we can call this request complete.
Yep, major props.
You all totally rocked it.
Y'all.
Expect the reward money in your account soon. Plus a bit of extra on top for your little helpers.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Appreciate the quick turnaround.
Rather bittersweet, though, isn't it? We no longer have any reason to come here now.
It did turn into something of a habit for us, huh?
We beat the game.
Little wonder, given that it allowed us to meet face to face, no matter the distance between us.
True. It makes me kind of sad to think that we might be doing this for the last time.
Can't say I disagree. This place ain't so bad. Once you take the Garden Master and the Book of Ezra out of the equation anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Connecting people through the Orbal network. In a way, the Marian Garden may have fulfilled its original purpose after all.
Aw, thanks for the rave review. Not sure if you remember, but monsters were never supposed to be a part of this package.
Yeah, Smash Brothers just
once
chill.
that bug gets ironed out, we're gonna deploy a major update that regresses things back to their original state. It's gonna take a hot minute to implement, though. So until then, you're free to access the service whenever you want.
Free to train.
You mean we'll be allowed to play here a while longer?
You bet. Knock yourselves out.
Hell yeah.
Finally, a dedicated slacking off space.
Just what we needed. But in all seriousness, it is a nice place.
Yeah, I'll still be in Calvert a while, but having an easy meetup spot like this is a neat perk.
Uh-huh. And for now, it can double as a training area.
Hell yeah. Get strong.
Guess there's worse ways to kill time.
Agreed. Theo and Zeros could use a testing ground.
Guess we'll just have to get together again. And that goes for after the update, too.
Sounds like a plan.
Hell yeah.
We've more than earned a reward. Might as well enjoy it.
So where's my cake? Where's my cake, Shizna? You stole that. You stole it from me. Floor 16, final phase, clear.
This was inevitable.
Steel, yeah, she did a lot. 2 SP, 500 points, 9,000 tokens. Jesus Christ. April 12th, 9:03 p.m. And now for the secret cut. Ooh, shit, boy. Oh. Treon Tower. Didn't even think there was a secret cut. Should have known better, frankly, but.
We look forward to your next visit.
Okay.
The first day of the Aramis Academy Festival has drawn to a close, and it will continue for another 2 days.
True. Yeah.
Large crowds are expected.
You Cold
so
Steel
if you
too.
plan on attending, we recommend going by train or public transit. Oh, and this just in. We are now learning that President Gramhart will be making an important announcement tomorrow. There's no need to be alarmed, though, as no serious incidents have occurred. We are not at liberty to share all the details, but, yes, we can pass on some of what we heard.
That was much sooner than I anticipated. Professor Cronkite never disappoints. Actually, this may be owed to President Gramhart's leadership.
Grammy? What's going on?
Hey, Dingo. I promise I'll do my very best. So don't worry. I'll be fine.
Professor Hamilton, I leave the rest to you.
Construction continues in the Ishgal Mountains on the eastern side of the
Professor Hamilton Dingo's mom?
be getting an official announcement of Zemuria's first Space Force
They
base.
have similar hair color and skin color. But yeah, mentioned space.
You've sacrificed everything for this dingo. We are forever in your debt. Thanks to you, we might just make it in time.
Oh. is she also working to avert the doomsday from Anya's journals? To be continued, ... I was like, yeah, in the next chapter of Trails Through Daybreak. Thank you for playing. Yeah, checking the Ishka Mountains on the East Side Republic. Because that we will be getting an official announcement on Zemir's first Space Force base. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Dude, Trails is turning into Tengen Toppa Girl Lagan. We're going to space. All good animes go to space. All great animes go to space. Okay. There we got Onyx 15. Okay, let's rest.
That hits the spot.
I think I got everything that I would want, so let's create another clear data. I'll create that one there. Only took 3 some odd hours to go through all of post game. Like if you build your party right, like just one tap in most things. I think about Kai Subtitle Pharaohs me, it might be Suzon coming in. Oh yeah, right? Right? Man, so it's almost like the subtitles of games can mean can potentially mean something for the plot. Farewell Zemuria? I wonder. I wonder what saying farewell Zemuria, even though Zemuria is the single Pangeic continent on this planet, could possibly mean if you're saying farewell. I wonder. Beyond the Horizon? Crimson Sin's reference to the final boss. Like, yeah, right? Right? Dude, it's great. But, yeah, so we are what I would consider good. I don't think I have much else to do. I myself need to get all the achievements in the game, but that would be on my own time. But I think final notes on the game. I think best girl for this game, in terms of like playable feeling characters and personality, I'm gonna say Shizuna is best girl for this game. I think that's reasonable. Even though she wasn't like doing the most damage at the end of the game, that was by far Judith. I think it would be remiss of me not to appreciate Shizuna for what she is, and that is everything. Yes, extremely reasonable. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to my channel and we are going to update the best girl list. God, this is such a massive thing now, right? Like, the fact that I'm on list number 79. Shizuna Ramisu Rugi. Trails through Daybreak 2, Crimson Sin. There we go. Nice. Daybreak games have been great character-wise, but story-wise, they must have one. I mean, I've got no real negative things about their stories. Like, I think it obviously differs person to person. Hey, the intro, yeah. I watched the intro at the start of the stream because I hadn't previously. I'm not sure about you guys, like about a lot of other people, but like I was completely fine with the way that the stories in each game worked. I think that they explored what I felt they needed to with what they introduced in previous games and the game itself. I think they handled the characters pretty darn well. Like, there was a lot of intrigue. Like, I can understand why some people might be like, oh yeah, certain chapters may have been too long. But, like, overall, I would say pretty darn good. I had no issue with the length of the chapters. Hell, I almost dig when certain chapters are long because of story events. It's just when they're artificially long because of weird side stuff, I'm like, eh. But this game's literally all about going in the wrong paths and dying. I do think it would be really cool if you could have, like, just in New Game Plus avoid a lot of the bad ends because you just have the option from the get-go. to choose correctly. I guess in Chapter 3 you do have that, right? Where it's like, okay, you can opt to just do the side stuff that prevents you from having the dead ends. But yeah, with that, this is likely my final stream of Shows Through Daybreak 2. So the next game that I play is likely going to be Octopath Traveler 2. Maybe I'll swap out something else, maybe like a shorter game, just to keep it a little bit fresh. Just because I've been playing a lot of JRPGs. So with that, I will be back on Monday with some new game, regardless of what it is. Hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye.